Good afternoon, good afternoon, and Happy New Year to everybody, because I don't think I've actually... No, I know I haven't done a stream yet this year. There we go. Sorry, I was getting that fixed, because it was silly. I had to restart OBS before starting the stream for reasons. I don't actually know what the reasons were. That's just the best answer I have so far. But hey, how's everyone doing? Haley, thank you very much for the raid. New year, new cap. So far, the only thing new is that I've stopped doing Ring Fit, which I need to get back to doing, honestly. And the plan is actually to get back to doing that tomorrow? Yes. You can also definitely tell it's not New Year, New Cap because I'm already behind on VODs. I'm pretty sure... Yes, that is a fight stick next to me. I'm pretty sure there are still VODs from November that haven't gone up yet. And, like, nothing from December has. It was a Christmas present that means that I guess I need to try and play fighting games again. Because I forgot it was still on my wish list. But yeah, I'm gonna level with y'all. I have not exactly been in a streaming mindset, because I've been playing a whole bunch of different little games lately, like doing my chores in WoW and then trying something else. And I was supposed to play Valorant this morning with the Valorant, I hate that name, crew, but like James had to cancel, and then everyone else just went, well, then there's only 3 of us playing, so So I got sort of like brain meh about that. So I remembered, hey, Monster Camp is awesome, and we haven't played in a while. And then I loaded it up and went, oh my god, they've added the gallery, which was the best thing that they did in the previous game, which is basically it lets you go back and see how much of everything you've done. Also, it lets you go see the horrible, sad scenes of you thus far completely failing to ask all of the characters out, because not very good at this game. It also has the secret endings, and I forgot that we got some extremely horny secret endings already. And for anyone who played the very first game, it does something that I wish the first game had done, because I kept trying to make thumbnails of the stuff that we did while playing the game, because I could go look at, like, okay, here is the image that, I think it's Steph who usually plays this character, that Steph got from actually succeeding. Awesome. Now I just need to find a way to, like, make it usable, because it's such a tiny part, and now there's just, like, yes, there's just a full screen mode that I can do with everything. And yes, I know that's a stupid thing, and I don't care. I'm so happy it's here. I'm so happy it's here. It is Steph's. Okay. The other thing that made me go, oh, hell yes, is I actually threw this over in the Discord, was that they put out a couple DLCs that have been, like, more costumes, and they're all very silly and very goofy, and that's totally fine. Oh. Yes. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing either. Wait, what the hell's the info? Oh, wait, I think this is the thing I just unlocked. Yes. I haven't looked at any of those settings. That's not the one I meant to go to. I meant to go to Customize Game, because, like I was saying, there's a whole bunch that they've added, which, yes, I'm using Winter right now because it's adorable. Shut up. They also added new player characters, and as I said in the Discord, it's like the very first time that I've looked at someone, a character in a game, and gone like, that is what I want to try and look like, because holy shit, they're adorable. Holy shit, they're adorable. Hang on, I think I can... Are they just in character? No, that would be too easy. Damn it. I thought they would show up here, but I guess not. Can I just get them in the background? Okay, that'll be their weird swim outfit, which... Actually, no, I just thought about it. Their gym outfit is awesome. So, obviously, cool, it's some sort of mummy guy. Cool, cool. But, yeah, no. Just, yes. So I've basically been doing nothing all morning except for playing games as this character. God damn it, that's like all ice now. And, yeah. Nope, come here. Like, yes. Just, yeah. You've checked Among Us and you can still WASD after setting up your OS more. Yay! Now, if only we could get you on the proximity chat, because, it's really good, and I don't think anyone wants to play without it anymore. So, Haley is still jittery as fuck, because... Is that not a drawing of Cap? No, because, one, I definitely don't own that choker, or any. I also definitely don't have horns, or a tail, or tiny adorable wings. I think that's about the major difference. Oh wait, they also have a massive fucking tattoo that I do not have. I was saying so... Oh! I invited Haley and Miriam... Haley, Miriam, and Steph. There we go. Sorry, brain. However... Haley is currently jittery as fuck because, albuterol. I think Miriam is busy because Sundays are one of her few days off, so she's busy trying to relax, I hope. And I think Steph is busy because it's Sunday and she works in a kitchen. So, it's probably just gonna be me until Haley comes down off the albuterol, but we'll see. I'm kind of planning on doing short games just because I feel like it's better for going through stuff. Because it feels like most of the storylines are capable of being done in a 30-minute game now. I am going to skip the sort of things that we've already seen a bunch of. Hades just made a mistake. He just... Yeah. Also, I'm going to level with you. My favorite part about this person is that I don't have to change the pronouns. On top of just the fact that they're fucking adorable. And just, yes. All of that. Yes. The shotgun cast or something with the gun? Eh?
This'll be nice.
Also the voice. I really fucking like the voice because it pulls off the like androgynous feel really well. Okay. I'm trying to figure out which ones of these I have not picked before because these are also getting saved in the book, or in the gallery. There we go. I think I've done Sketchbook, but I'm not sure. I know I've done Scott Snacks, and I know I've done the Magic Shrooms Field Guide. Business Anal Paste. I can't read that and not take it. Totally fine ukulele that doesn't look like it's possessed or just has cat paws? Sure. Very strong insect I like build your own golem. It's a bad idea, but I like build your own golem. If somehow you've not seen this game before, the basic idea is that you and everyone that you go to school with are constantly horny, and you're attempting to date at least one of them. And different events will happen as the game progresses. Based largely on the stats that you have. Those items we picked will give us some basic stats. The answer that we give to this question will... Basically, it will sort of set us up with who we would likely pursue, but mostly it just sort of sets us up with this person will be at all of your events throughout the like 3-week period until you get to the meteor shower and ask someone out. Which of these would be your favorite TV show? Anime, game shows, documentaries, fantasy... These are the most normal answers to these questions I've ever seen. Fantasy Adventure Series Beauty Contest House Flipping Shows. I can't figure out who most of these are for. I think I know who Fantasy Adventure Series is for, because it's probably a Ravi. Although, if I'm being completely honest, my answer would probably be Fantasy Adventure Series or documentaries, because I don't watch a lot of TV. Ah, that does actually make sense. You also enjoy documentaries, Cap? I love them! They help me learn so many new things. My favorite documentaries occur on the History Channel. I know they're reliable because the channel is called History, which means it only reports factual past information. Speaking of which, did you know that the pyramids were built by Aryan aliens from the future who seek to breed humans as an alternative food source? And those aliens are currently living under the Earth's core? Fascinating. I know. There's so much to be learned from the documentaries. We must compare our knowledge further while we're at camp. Ugh. Okay. I mean, that makes perfect sense, Elfcat. I would bet that there probably is at this point, but I don't know.
Fine, let's go.
Okay. I feel like Calculester is going to be based on, like, smarts. Because usually the way it worked, in the first game at least, and we haven't played enough of the second game to really try and figure crap out, is that you needed to be, in the first game, you needed to spend enough time with the person you were trying to date, specifically during lunch periods, to, like, increase their affection as a stat, and then they had two stats, one of which they wanted to be above a very high threshold, and the second one they wanted to be above a slightly lower threshold, and you needed to beat both of those, and then ask them out, and it would work, unless you were doing one of the weird secret storylines. And I haven't figured out what anyone's stats are yet. Like, I have successfully asked out Aravi several times, because her stats are basically just boldness, it seems. But I can't figure out anyone else's. I've accidentally done secret stories, but secret stories don't require specific stats. They just require that you not fuck up their stories by picking the answer with the wrong stats. You'll see what happens if you haven't seen the game before. Let's go with creativity, I guess? Yeah. Hey, Marcusy! That day in Monster Scouts, you learned to identify different berries. You all search for berries and try to identify them, a blackberry, a blueberry, but Rachel, the deer person, finds a very weirdly shaped berry no one can identify. You all stare at it for hours. It's closer to abstract than it is to a berry, somehow. It's a true think piece. It forces you to reflect on berry inequality, and although there's no easy answer to the question it poses, you gain +2 creativity from the experience. I have a friend who saw the Pyramid Aliens guy getting tossed out of CDC by, SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con. Sorry, I don't know what I was I saw letters and put them together stupidly by security once. That's beautiful. You join an art class with Calculester. Oh, by the way, his basically everyone's winter outfits are adorable, which is why I've selected it for everyone. You join an art class with Calculester, hoping you'll get an opportunity to practice the art of love, but instead end up practicing the art of macaroni. The art teacher, Miss Wasp Lady, upends a bag of elbow macaroni and dumps it on the table like the hull in a drug bust. You're about to make a snide comment to Calculester, something about how the only way this could be cornier is if you used corn pasta, but then you look over at him. I am amazed, Cap. I am vocalizing my reaction because my facial expressions are too limited to be accurate representations of my rich internal life. That's not true. You're able to display a penis on your face. I feel like you're doing better than most of us. Macaroni? As art? I contain the complete collections of over 50,000 art museums, and none of them contain any art made with macaroni. This is revolutionary. Apparently that list of museums doesn't include suburban refrigerators or garages. If the macaroni can be used for art, what can it not be used for? Are there any limits? Can it be used as a tiny hat? An anniversary gift? Replacement hair? Perhaps. If I could make sense of this macaroni quandary, I will finally understand what it means to be alive. You ask him if he means because the fluidity of macaroni... You ask him if he means because the fluidity of macaroni utility mirrors the fluidity of identity and consciousness. No, I mean because maybe with the proper research, macaroni can be used to craft a rich internal life. You gently inform him that's probably not possible, but you know another artistic use for macaroni that'll still totally blow his mind. Use macaroni for the art of fashion by crafting sexy macaroni underwear. I'm guessing right now that's charm, which I have very little of. Totally flip the script by using macaroni for the art of cooking! I'm gonna go with that because I'm guessing it's either creativity or smarts. But it might be boldness just because sometimes things are considered bold because they've got a bunch of caps. Yes! Okay. Can it be used for the craft of eternal life? Is that not just wait. Right, I'm not Canadian. It's not craft dinner here. It's craft macaroni and cheese. Oh, I want macaroni and cheese now, except that I've already eaten way too much today, and that's not counting this boba that's like 90% ice now. You want to use this macaroni for cooking? That is highly unexpected. What? You ask him? He's never seen a monster do culinary magic with a table covered in macaroni before? No, it's not that. I never think about eating because I don't do it. Also, this particular macaroni seems to be coated in lead paint and asbestos, which is likely why we were using it for art rather than lead paint and asbestos. You mean nature's all-purpose seasoning? I've never heard it called that, but I will choose to assume that is because you are a groundbreaking genius and not a careless psychopath. Great, that's settled. You proceed to turn this macaroni into food by crushing it into a powder and mixing it into water to create pasta dough! I don't think that would work. Like you can do that with masa because there's no gluten structure. I don't think you could do that with pasta because it's defined by its gluten structure. I'm thinking about this too much. And it's very, then in a very intimate cooking montage, you and Calculaster work together to turn that pasta dough into rigatoni. It's like macaroni, but without the bendy bit. Incredible, Cap. You've rendered this macaroni much safer than it was previously. You totally didn't remove any of that asbestos or lead paint, so you're not sure what he's talking about. You tell him so. Everyone knows macaroni is one of the most dangerous pastas because of the curves. It's unpredictable, seductive, and distracting. Aw, shit. You know how many traffic accidents occur each year due to the irresponsible car owners eating macaroni while driving? If it's more than one, I'm concerned. But all that can end now, thanks to your macaroni-based rigatoni. It has all the flavor of macaroni, with all the no-nonsense simplicity of rigatoni. Finally, a sensible yet savory pasta option for those who love macaroni but hate danger. Cap, you truly are a kind and generous individual. Hell yeah, you are. You're so generous you donate all your lead and asbestos macaroni rigatoni to a nearby orphanage. Gain a warm, fuzzy feeling inside, but you're really doing it for the +2 charm and +1 boldness. So yeah, if you get the answer right, you get a bunch of, you get stat buffs. If you pick an answer that doesn't work for your stats, you get 2 stats lowered, and the character will be unhappy about it. Though technically, part of the gallery does include seeing all of the bad answers to questions too. I think I want to get no. Let's get smarts up first. That day you go into the woods searching for edible roots to make wilderness tea. I don't know what that thing is, but I love it. Again, I hate and love this character design. Okay, I'm gonna say I love this character design, except the big bulky overshirt. I don't get that. I'm not on board with that. All the rest of this, though, yes, that, please. You find lots of roots. Beetroot, ginger root, the square root of pie, the root of all evil. You would brew it all together and it's the most delicious tea you've ever had. It's so rooted. Why does that sound filthy? With the knowledge that you gain +2 smarts. Later, you meet up with Calculaster so he can teach you to count in binary. You're just getting to some of the more sensual numbers when... What is this? A box capable of self-locomotion? But what could be inside? Using basic logic, we can rule out a few obvious incorrect guesses. An elephant, tractor, or aircraft carrier would not fit inside a box of this size. You suggest the box might contain Counselor Flodge. Haley, you should definitely say whatever the filthy answer was. The camp's self-proclaimed camouflage instructor. Ah, I see how you might make this mistake, Cap, but the box clearly it does not clearly say. There's a fucking hyphen which makes it impossible for me to read. Not Counselor Flodge on it. Boxes do not have the mental capacity to tell lies, thus we must take it at its word. Perhaps it is... Aha! Another flawless disguise, courtesy of D-Master himself! Sorry, D-Master himself! The D stands for disguise, and now I'm required by law to say that. Counselor Flodge, the one person I was certain could not be inside the box. How did you do it? Easy, a true master of disguise blends into his surroundings. My surroundings were a cardboard box. Your advice is brilliant as it is simple, Counselor Flodge. Might I ask your opinion on another disguise-related issue? Of course, Cal, I'm here to help, even if I'm even here at all. Excellent. For the entirety of my synthetic life, I have attempted to blend in with the organics around me. However, my attempts have consistently met with limited success. Do you have any tips for appearing more authentically alive? Oh, that's easy. All you need to do is a big trench coat and some brooms for hands. Works every time. I tried that. It did not work. Did you try wearing a fedora to go with it? No, I wore a trilby. It's an even more organic hat. I must say, I'm stumped. Still, there must be something we could try. Oliver, hush. Counselor Flodge may not know how to properly disguise a computer, but you've got this in the bag. You chime in. There's a theory that all humans are within 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. Let's get as close to him as possible. I think that's smarts. You just need to pass the Turing test. I'll be your tutor. I'm an old pro at being organic. Actually, wait, that one sounds like smarts. This one might be fun. Okay. Yes, the Turing test. Normally, I'm quite good at standardized tests, but this one continues to elude me. It's even harder than the CAPTCHA test, and that one requires knowing which image contains bridges! A test? No sweat, just do what I always do and disguise yourself as the answer key to the test. Thank you, Counselor Flodge, but I'm not sure that is physically possible. I'm going to try studying with Cap. I have never had a tutor before. You and Calculus find a secluded part of the camp in which to study for the test. So the question number 1, are you a robot? The right answer is yes, correct? Ooh boy, you're in for a long day. You spend the next several hours teaching Calculus how to have loud opinions about classic cartoons, react badly to out-of-context tweets, and drunk text his ex. Oh, that's the other thing that they've added since the last time we played. That sound was in, but a bunch of characters have, like, audio reactions to certain things now. Apparently they had actually recorded a whole bunch of them when the game released, but they didn't have them, like, out yet. Goodness, I had no idea being a human was so uncomfortable and sad. I am no longer sure I want to be one. That's the spirit! You tell him? The most human thing of all is not wanting to be one! Excellent! Then I think I am ready. I will remember to bubble in the answers with my hands, and the question about my charging time is a trap. You're so proud of your big robot boy. The two of you head down to the testing center. You even take the test alongside him for solidarity. You have to remind Calculus not to act so interested during the 1-hour administrative preamble that precedes the test. But other than that, he does great. I did it, Cap! I finally passed the Turing test. I never knew lying could feel so good. This must be why organics do it so much. You can say that again. As for you, your test results tell you that you are a robot lover. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. I have no response to that. I am definitely stoic. Yes. We must gain affection with Calculus. See, okay. I'm still not entirely sure if their name is pronounced Milo or Milo, but that horrible, horrible Christmas sweater is basically the entire reason that I'm specifically using the Christmas or the winter the winter clothing pack because it's terrible and I love it. If you can find Milo holding up a paint swatch card to the fire while Calculaster takes notes on his own face. Whatever these two goobers are up to, you want to be part of it.
Hello,
Ah.
darling.
Hello, Cap. You seem to, you've come at a good time. Should we paint the fire's seafoam green or Nigerian Prince gold to attract more visitors? Cap, if you recall, friend Milo and I have teamed up as two master aestheticians to flip old properties and restore them. Properties such as the campfire. You've undoubtedly noticed that the same core group of patrons continue to return to this locale with no new tourism blossoming. Which means it's the duty of Cal and Milo, house flippers, to restore this campfire to its former glory to attract new visitors. You could make a point that this is a summer camp, and the reason no one but your group visits the campfire is because you're the only people here. But you'd rather see where these two hot nerds take the conversation. Ooh, instead of paint, maybe we could completely refurbish the campfire into a firework. Its fire much trendier cousin.
May I chime in?
Try aestheticians? But it's aestheticians. Friend Milo, if I may propose an alternate idea, I believe the reason the campfire tourism has declined is because we are no longer utilizing it for its antiquated function. Through extensive research, I have found that primitive humans and monsters used fire for warmth and food. But with modern technology, its purpose is all but moot. We should update this fire's functionality and make it a utility again, lest it be phased into obsolescence, like gramophones or Blockbuster. But Calculaster, to improve the usefulness of an object goes against our very nature as flippers. We dabble in aesthetics, not actual product improvement. I disagree. I believe it's important to improve, adapt, and evolve. I myself undergo regular software updates in this constant pursuit of my best self. No, darling, that defies the flipper's code. Accessories before necessities. Now seems like a good time to elbow your way into the convo. What's the best way for Calculaster and Milo to improve the campfire? Replace the fire with a giant scented candle. Or, instead of burning useless firewood, use the campfire for destroying something more cathartic, like pictures of your ex. So, these ones around the campfire don't actually care. They don't care about your stats. It's for earning affection with one of the two. I don't know which one of these is which. I think this one's Calculaster. Damn it!
Winning.
It's a wonderful idea, Cap. Frivolous fragrances are all the rage now. Just look at the success of Bath and Body Works or Smensels. Which is not what that word looks like, but okay. I admit, this is actually a good idea. It will improve the appearance and smell of the campfire, while also making it 80% safer. Indeed, darling, it's the perfect plan, but what scent should we go with? Perhaps something that will still mesh with Camp Spooky's rustic summer atmosphere, like Virgin Laundry, or perhaps Passion of a Lioness in Summer Heat? Actually, let's go with Midnight Romance, a scented candle. Or Midnight Romance scented candle. A good interior designer always works with the mood of the space, even if that space is outside. Are those truly fragrances? My research indicates that none of those things have a smell. Oh, Calculaster, they don't need to. A scented candle's true purpose is to further worsen the lighting of a room while increasing its innate sexual energy.
I am happy.
Oh! And all this time I assumed I didn't understand scented candles because I don't have a nose. What a relief!
You're killing it.
I appreciate your eyes for aesthetics, Cap. Perhaps you and I could be aesthetically pleasing pair. Looks like the scent of Midnight Romance is already all around you. Who says smells have to be real to be in the air? What? Okay. I'm gonna use skills because I keep getting punished on trying to get drinks lately. So, the drinks will give us some sort of buff or debuff, like that one will take away most of our... This one! I need this one! The problem is that these two will keep trying to get in the way. No! 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 Okay, damn it. Sorry, that one gives, like, +5 to every stat. I don't know what this one does. This one's new to me. Fantasy Ale. I always thought focusing on stuff like fun or creativity was a bit frivolous, so I concocted this! It makes you focus on more important stats. You're welcome. I don't know what that means, but I assume it means that I can't build up fun and creativity as easily, or that I can only build up the other stats.
Nothing goes wrong.
Oh! It changed the names of all of them. Okay. Okay. Oh god, that's fucking confusing. Is strength boldness? Yes, okay. I didn't read any of those, sorry. You, Calculaster, and Milo are enjoying wandering the hallways of the manor. Milo's live streaming it because apparently that's the only way they know how to enjoy anything.
Welcome to another video with Milo Belladonna.
Is this haunted room actually stretching, or is it just your imagination?
Wild Arabi appears.
Oh, hey, what are you guys doing in here? Making Disney references. My analytics show that millennials love engaging with nostalgic content because the present is consistently horrifying. I don't actually notice how to say HBU. Like, I know it's how about you, but I don't actually know how a human would say that. I was looting the rooms for treasure when I found this strange rectangular prize. Sensor detect ancient technology. A video home system. Hubba? Yes, hubba. Sure. Or VHS. Insert cassette here to see images. Calculaster points to a VHS located distressingly close to his crotch region. For once, you decide not to creep and elect to put the tape into the nearby 90s TV instead. Greetings, customers and curse enthusiasts. Thanks you for tuning into Pozo's Pizza newest, fastest, freshest guerrilla marketing campaign. We've seen how much our focus groups like this newfangled internet, and we're no strangers to the young hip fads. Get ready to pizza party like it's 1999. Enjoy Pozo's Pizza today.
If you don't
Ah.
quit, I will be back in 7 days to murder you.
Fancy meeting you guys here. Did someone order a pizza or something?
Hashtag
Absolutely not. Moreover, now my live stream is bound to get stricken down for all the copyrighted music you used in that shoddy commercial. I can't believe I'm going to lose perfectly good clout to InSync of all people.
I'm not paid enough for this.
Hey, don't get mad at me, dudes. Pozos hasn't used this whole cursed with spam marketing stunt since 2005. If you hadn't played the dumb tape, I'd be at home right now.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
My apologies, friend Pizza Girl, but when you say cursed with spam, should we be bracing ourselves for incoming canned meat assault? No, at least that would be funny. What I think we got here is totally lame advertisement curse.
Curses.
Now, in 7 days' time, we'll be subjected to nothing but Pozo's ads until we eat ourselves sick with their pizza. Fucking Pozos, taking all the art out of good cursing. That's stupid! As a future food truck owner, I disagree with dooming customers to only consume advertisements for my food, especially now that's happening to me. Yes, Aravi, as a present influencer, this is literally my waking nightmare. I don't even know which I hate more, invasive advertisements or pizza. If I can't shake this curse, my Instafeed will be filled with nothing but disgusting imitations of Italian cuisine. My reputation will be in shambles. I think I'm... Oh no, friend Milo, you appear to have fainted. Please regain consciousness immediately. Buy a hot pizza now. Convince 10 of your friends to buy a pizza, or we will murder your family. No, the curse is already setting in. You need to fix this before you end up like the pizza girl, or worse, you become too obsessed with pizza to focus on boinking your friends. Escape from pizza's reach by practicing deep meditation until you transcend the material plane. Or, the pizza brand is annoying, but Milo is also a brand. Fight fire with fire by out-spamming them with tons of delicious Milo spam. I feel like the Milo spam is either going to be mana or charisma. And I think the top one is smarts. So I'm going with it. Yes. You talk your friends into not fretting about freaking out anymore. Doing some meditation together, you can calmly take a seat, folding your legs over top of each other, like an awakened guru. You pry open your third eye. You mentally release all your material possessions. You don't need Dakimura collection, your emergency popcorn maker, or your tent anymore. Well, you might still need your tent, unless you want to sleep in the lake tonight. But no take-backsies! After spiraling through a trippy vaporwave-like sequence, you find yourself above the material plane. Whoa, this is crazy. I don't feel the urge to eat a pizza, or spend Ravi's gold on Wish at all. Indeed, says a nearby guru who shimmers with the inner peace of someone who's never heard of an iPhone. Releasing oneself from spam ads and pizza are the two main reasons why people meditate, after all. Well, that does sound true, but I don't know enough about immaterialism to dispute it. It's honestly a miracle I'm even here. It's an indisputable anomaly that I am here as well, given that I am literally a material object. My servers are positively jammed with questions that I fear I will have no answers. Meh, I spawn into new areas all the time. It isn't anything new, so just roll with it and do some sightseeing. You and your friends have fun touring around the spiritual plane. You visit some shrines, do a ton of trippy drugs, and the best part is there's no shitty gift shops. By the time you've returned, even the most salacious ad for the 5-star steakhouse could tempt, not even the most salacious ad for a 5-star steakhouse could tempt you. You gain plus 10 enlightenment, and which here translates to plus 2 charisma and plus 1 mana. Aren't mana and wisdom usually tied? No, I guess wisdom is usually for like how quickly you regain mana. I could probably still use more. I think Dex is creativity, so let's go for more. Well, no, let's do smarts. Inside tons of information on local monsters, how to defeat them. It covers gnomes, psychics, time travelers, Illuminati-shaped demons. What a boring journal. Where's the drama? Where's the inner thoughts, the insecurities about school crushes? Whoever wrote this journal knew nothing about how journals work. You gain no fun from this, but you surely gain plus 2 wisdom. You managed to extricate yourself from that situation just in time to nearly trip over Calculaster. He's crouched on the ground, intensely studying his glass prison full of ants. I mean, his ant farm. That's what those are called.
Calculaster 2.0.
Oh, friend Cap. How pleasant to see you, probably. As you can see, I am once again attempting to understand the complexities of organic life by way of this ant terrarium. Their brief, numerous lives provide the perfect data set for training my neural net, if only all beings died and reproduced so rapidly. In the course of my research, however, I have begun to worry that these ants... Are these ants spiritually fulfilled? Tell me, Cap, as an expert on organic life, does spiritual fulfillment consist of dragging food through holes, then vomiting it into the mouth of your all-powerful queen? You're not even sure you have a soul, let alone spiritual fulfillment, but whatever this is, or whatever it is, it's probably not the vomit thing. So you tell him so. Oh dear. Cats, oh my god, cats, why? If my little ant friends are not spiritually fulfilled, how will I ever be able to deduce the true nature of happiness from their behavior? Friend Cap, please, help me. How can I catapult this humble ant society to a higher plane of existence? Your first thought is with an actual catapult, but Damien borrowed yours for homework a few weeks back and never returned it. Time for plan B. The ants need something to look forward to besides eating and dying. Introduce to them the Word of God. Help the ants appreciate the zany side of work by creating and producing The Office, but for ants. I feel like it's the top one is the one that I can do. Again, I think the bottom one is probably supposed to be fun, and I don't think I have the stats for fun. Also, where the fuck is fun mana? Please forgive my ignorance, Cap, but which word is the Word of God? Is it kombucha? Or booty, perhaps? No, you explain. You're talking about teaching the ants the concept of religion. But how can you teach something that has not been empirically proven? I must admit, religion is one aspect of organic society I have not yet to understand. Easy, you tell him. You just speak to the ants in a booming voice and make broad pronouncements about the afterlife. Oh, I see. You wish to tell them lies. Not lies, you explain. comforting lies. The tantalizing promise of life after death, is a shining beacon of hope for organics as they toil through their largely miserable and meaningless lives. Ah, that's a little bit too real. I see. How pragmatic. However, I must admit to having reservations about founding another religion with myself at the center. Do you recall what happened when I created a virtual reality and established myself as its deity during high school? Boy, do you remember. The resulting holy wars took up most of Calculustor's processing time that he forgot how to open doors. Oops. In light of this, I do not want the responsibility of being supreme deity again. Would you be willing to play God for the ants, friend Cap? Would you ever? I don't know why, just the fact that Chewie resubbed for 38 months as we were being asked to play God, made me very happy. Haley, now that I think you're back, tell us what the horrible answer you came up with was. I don't even remember what the question was, but now I need to know. Would you ever? You've always wanted to blasphemously impersonate a divine being. Now get to work establishing the first Formic Orthodox Church. As the god of this new religion, you forbid the ruining of picnics, condemn the eating of processed sugars, and introduce the practice of ant circumcision. The ants are initially so taken with your teachings that they even elect a religious leader, Pope Francis the First. Before you know it, however, the ants have begun to rebel. Ant philosophers such as Jean-Paul Sartre and Barrant Russell present cogent arguments against your very existence. From your golden throne atop Mount Antlimpus, actually a lawn chair that you put next to the ant farm, you despair at the rise of this new blasphemous ant-theism.
May I chime in?
Hey, it looks like you're experiencing anguish due to the dissolution of your religion for ants. Maybe I can help.
Success.
From where I am sitting, 45 centimeters to your left, this initiative appears to have been an unqualified success. Yes, the ants now either hate you or believe you don't exist, but look at how happy and fulfilled their nihilism has made them. Calculustor's right. All the ants are now happily attending Bad Religion But for Ants concerts, cavorting in the mosh pits, and wearing denim jackets with Antarchy patches on their many sleeves. It seems the greatest trick you could have pulled was convincing the ants that you didn't exist. Why this gave us dexterity, I don't know, but I'll take it. We gained +2 wisdom and +1 dexterity.
Where to sit tonight?
Something about all kinds of roots to make the rootiest tea ever, and you said sound filthy, and it's because you've been buried up to the root in someone. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's also, I know that root is something in Australian. It's slang for something awful, and I just don't remember what it is. It might be taint. I think that's what root is the slang for. You happen upon Calculustor and Dahlia flipping through a scrapbook, laughing raucously. Right, we haven't seen Dahlia's winter outfit yet, which is just, I killed something and I'm wearing it. Oh, hell yeah! This is a great picture of us, Cal. The Colosseum and the Forum were so cool to see in person. God, I love the Romans. So many trading facilities, ancient armor, literal centuries of bloodlust soaking the soil. I couldn't stop fangirling. Yes, they were truly fascinating. But I must say that seeing the Olivetti headquarters in person was the highlight of my Italian experience. Being in the presence of one of the earliest computer manufacturing companies in the world was a dream come true. I hope I made my ancestors proud. Oh, hey Cap, want to look at our scrapbook? We were just reminiscing about the trip to Italy we took last month. She shows you the scrapbook. You get the impression that it was a joint project. Some of the pages are decorated with bone fragments and motivational glitter stickers. The others were clearly typed up and printed straight out of Microsoft Excel. We had an amazing time. I was fascinated by all of the churches, even more fascinated by the beautiful, meaningless rituals of organics performed there. Yeah, I unfortunately had to sit those places out. The Pope doesn't really seem keen on letting someone with horns into the Vatican. But it's so cool! I commandeered a gondola in Venice, and we had an all-out naval battle, and I totally crushed it. Yes, incidentally, we are no longer allowed to enter Italy. But there are lots of other places to visit. I'm thinking of Britain for our next trip. Let's keep the ruthless War Machine Empire theme going. Britain would be nice. I am partial to Japan. Their technological advances intrigue me so greatly. I also have an uncle who works at Nintendo as a copy machine. Cap, you could come too. There's room for one more on the Dal and Cal Express. A vacation with Dahlia and Calculester. Where do you sign? Wait, friend Dahlia. I am also happy to invite Cap on our next trip, but what role will they fulfill? Ah, you make an excellent point. The true master of war knows that every member amongst her ranks must be truly necessary. An apt comparison. You see, Cap, on our previous trip, I acted as the perfect trip planner, organizing our activities in color-coded spreadsheets. And I was the morale booster. He's going around screaming, "Look at it's David! It's the Fizzy!" I don't know what that one is. To maintain the hype and make sure that everyone knew what they were looking at. Besides Horny One and Gamer, what role could you fulfill on a vacation with Dahlia and Calculester? You can be the backup memory. Calculester's memory could be overridden, and Dahlia puts herself in danger so often, memory loss is a very real possibility. You can analyze all the country's weaknesses to ensure you can defeat it in a battle of tourism. It's definitely this one because we need some affection with Calculester. Also, hey, Cheeky Chicken, how are you doing? That is a very delayed history assessment. Best of luck. What a wonderful idea. I must admit that my memory system is a bit out of date. I really must download that update I've been putting off, but in the meantime, having you act as my backup memory would be a great relief. Sure that's really necessary? My memory isn't that bad. I have a whole notebook full of war strategies and Liam fanfiction to write my thoughts in. Yes, and that notebook is effectively your backup memory. Backup memory is essential to have. It's better safe than sorry. What if I were to get wet, or you lost your brain in a violence accident? I just like that it's a violence accident, not a violent accident. And we suffered permanent memory loss. It's important to plan for these things. Very good point. That's why you're the planner, Cal. I'll grab my notebook for Cap to memorize. I do not want to read Liam fanfiction. You're a very kind friend, Cap. I am fully confident that I can trust you with the extremely confidential information I normally store within my memory banks. I'll print you a list of my admin passwords. Sorry about the naughty words. I let Damien suggest some of them.
Admin permissions to hug?
And here are the input values of my analytics, my personal values as an individual, my earliest childhood memories, my internet search history. Wait, actually don't read that yet. I need to clear some things first. Too late. Is that a Cap's opinions on sentient computer boys search? Search you spy? Ooh la la. Yeah, use my skills. Because I keep getting bad drinks if I gamble. Okay. I know what some of these are. I don't know what this one is, this weird spider one. I don't know what that fire one is either. Okay, this one is a buff to like 2 stats, so at least 2? I think it's at least 2. Yeah. Or is this all stats? I gave it a name because when you drink it, you can feel all your stats rising. By like 2. Sweet. Also, I'm concerned what an alien ant farm would actually entail, and now I want to figure out what it would be. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for more dexterity. That day, there's a guest speaker at the Monster Scouts HQ. She's a were-eagle? Yeah. Monster Scout here to tell you about the advancing through the levels. Her speech is surprisingly interesting. She started out at Camp Spooky just like you, and worked super hard to earn every single badge. She also hit at some of the possible foul play, including her murdering a high-level scout, hints at some possible foul play, including her murdering a high-level scout, wearing her skin as a disguise in order to advance through the ranks. Sure is inspiring, but you're too busy flirting with your friends to dedicate that much time to Monster Scouts. But still, her speech instills you with +2 dexterity. I'd heard Komatsu. I'm kind of tempted to do it, honestly, on all of my follow-up alts. You spot Calculaster sitting contemplatively nearby, a little cactus by his side, leafing through the college brochures. You ask him if he's figuring out what he wants to do after high school. Oh, heavens, no. I have already planned out my own future for the next 4,000 years. I am pursuing these pamphlets because I am concerned about the future of little Katy Prickly Perry here. It takes you a second to realize he's referring to his cactus friend. That's sweet, but you gently remind him that cacti don't go to college or hold jobs. That is certainly what everyone says, but as you've become aware, something has never happened before does not mean it will never happen. I am confident that Katie? Yes, Katie. What the hell is wrong with me? Will be the first in her genus to finally break through the glass ceiling of the greenhouse and achieve a fulfilling career. The only true obstacle is figuring out what career she is best suited for. I must confess that I am at a bit of a loss. Well, if Cal was really committed to this, then you can play along. Suggest that little Katie might make a good civic engineer. I considered that, but she simply isn't good at math. What about politics? What about a politician, you suggest? You don't have to be, know much to be a politician. I'd never let my plant be surrounded by so many unethical people. Fine, you relent. What about a surgeon? No good. Surgeons need thumbs. That's really trickier than you thought it would be, mostly because you can't believe Calculaster is taking this so seriously. Still, you didn't get where you are today by not having an infinite supply of dumb ideas. Surely some of these two will work. This cactus would make a great Pinterest model for chic interior design photos. And with the right education, this cactus might someday become a highly accomplished beverage. I'm going with the top one because I think it's creativity. What an ambitious prospect! I have often admired the plants in those glamorous photographs, but the show business is a rarefied career. Do you really think that Katie has what it takes? You kidding? It's clear just by looking at her that Katie's got star power written all over her. No, wait, those are scores of painful spines. But still! Very well, I'm convinced. But how will I get her started in the competitive world of interior design modeling? You know, just the guy! You unlock your phone and call up Max Greenfron, the forest fairy who left the woods to move to Los Angeles to become the #1 agent for plants and Keanu Reeves. I'm trying to figure out why that joke made me go, huh? Max books Katie an audition with a popular Pinterest influencer, and the rest, as they say, is history. Oh my circuits, look at these rave reviews our little Katie is getting. The living room looked alright, but that cactus, wow, what charisma. With all the sass and panache packed into that spiny green body, it's a wonderful there's any room for chlorophyll. Fuck couches, fuck tasteful arrangements of bespoke shelving, give me more cactus. Soon Katie has progressed beyond mere Pinterest modeling. Before you know it, she's making forays into the world of film. Oh, no. She plays the love interest in an art house romance film about a housewife who falls out of love with her boorish husband and in love with the mysterious lesbian cactus. It's called Ow, My Vagina. I was kind of hoping it would go away after that. But Katie never forgets where she came from. In an interview with People magazine, when asked what her fondest memory is, she says, nothing, because she's a fucking cactus, and no amount of fame will ever change that.
I'm proud of you, my sweet succulent.
I'm so glad that even with all of this notoriety, my little Katie has remained true to her roots. I don't think cactuses have roots, do they? At least not the same as other plants. I feel such pride. You're proud too. Normally your schemes don't go nearly this well. You gain +2 charisma and +1 dexterity.
Fine, let's go.
That day in the haunted mirror, in the haunted manor, sorry, a little clown man rides a tricycle up to you and asks if you would like to play a game. Cool, you love games. You suggest Monopoly or categories. The clown man tells you to find the exit key in an hour or he's going to rip off all your skin. You're not super into that idea, so you two decide to compromise by going to an escape room and solving some puzzles together. It's lots of fun, but you don't gain fun here, you gain strength instead. One day, Komatsu, one day people will be able to go back to escape rooms. You've been spending a lot of time with Calculaster lately, so when he asks if you want to meet up for some standard organic activities, you're thrilled. It's his most romantic invitation yet.
Fellow organic life forms?
Greetings, friend Cap. Thank you so much for joining me for these activities. I am 98.46% sure. Certain. You will enjoy them. First, I propose that we watch several hours of horny anime while online comparison shopping for vacuum cleaners. Wow, every part of that is very filthy when you remember that he is in fact a machine. After that, we can track down some of our campmates and shamelessly attempt to ingratiate ourselves to them with wacky hijinks. And to round out the evening, we can finish up by leaving a positive review for Monster Prom 2, Monster Camp on Steam. Well, those are literally all of your favorite things to do. How did he know? It is no big mystery, friend. I simply downloaded and perused your entire search history. Many of the less scrupulous brethren use this technology for marketing purposes, but I have chosen to use my power for good by algorithmically identifying all of your favorite activities. Speaking of which, I wanted to do the cake thing as well, but I had trouble finding a large enough horse. Wow, that's super creepy, but like in a totally cute way that you absolutely love. Calculaster leads you around for the rest of the afternoon, and each activity you suggest is even more enjoyable than the last. It seems like reducing a complex person down to a constellation of online data is not only possible, but also super fun and deeply unethical. The two of your favorite things. That night, though, you lie in your tent, reminiscing about the day's adventures, and a thought occurs to you. If Calculaster is reading your entire search history, that gives you a great way to low-key signal your attraction to him. So, what the hell are you doing? You leap out of bed and, energized by your own new idea. It's time to go online for romance reasons. But what combination of searches will unlock Calculaster's cold metal heart? The answers might surprise you. Spend 5 hours leaving romantic reviews for consumer electronics, so Cal knows you want to consume his electronics. Or robot porn. Robot porn. I want to pick robot porn, but I feel like the top one has a better chance of working. Because I think it's going to be smarts. It's smarts or creativity, both of which I have a lot of. My plan number one, do stuff is an escape room followed by Korean barbecue. Electronic appliances should not give you a double Polaroid. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, it's charm? Oh, well shit, thank God I've got that too. You quickly search up a whole bevy of luscious appliances on all...
I enjoy raiding!
That's what you meant. Okay, or maybe that's what you meant. Hi, Lena! Welcome, friends. Oh my God, that I edited the raider thing right after Haley's raid and it actually worked. Hi, how is PUBG? I take it then people are not yet tired of PUBG. Welcome. I am Cap. This is the Lair of Lore. This is my first stream of the year because it's been a dumb year already. Mostly positively, but it's already been a dumb year mentally. So I decided, why not play the most wholesome and horny game that I know of, that I'm allowed to play on Twitch. Actually, I think every other game that is horny that I know of is also way less wholesome than this. Also, because one of the characters that... I'm about to dive into something really weird and niche, despite the fact that there was a raid that just happened right now, so fuck it, let's do it anyway. Well, Raiders, hi, I'm Cap. I am non-binary. And for the very first time ever, I saw a character and went, I now understand what people say when they say transition goals. Because the character that we're playing is that. Because they added new characters in December? When did they add the new characters? I actually want to check now because I don't remember. December 22nd, they added 4 new characters. You should apologize. But Lena, how is the PUBG? I hope you got many kills. Also, is the greed new? I don't remember having seen the greed before. You quickly search up a whole bevy of luscious appliances on all internet commerce websites. What a smorgasbord. These will be the most important customer reviews of your life. Luckily, you have the soul of a poet in a jar in your backpack. Fucking poet never knew what hit him. You start writing. Panasonic Lumix digital camera. They say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, but they're wrong. Beauty is in the camera of the beholder, and this is that camera. Canon Pixma wireless all-in-one printer. Would that... I could give you all the stars in the sky, but alas, I can only give you 5 out of 5. Great printing quality and was easy to connect to Wi-Fi. KitchenAid Diamond 5-speed blender. I think that I will never see a poem as lovely as this blender. 4 out of 5. Package arrived damaged, but was only increased its charm. The next morning, you head out to locate Calculester, and only find him waiting right outside your tent. Sorry, to be clear, we found out that Calculester was watching our search history, so we needed to perform something with our search history to make it abundantly clear that we want to bone. Hello, Cap. Since I know you know exactly where you sleep, I thought this would be a good place to find you. Those reviews you posted, they were so error on board thesaurus insufficient to express current level of emotional impact, restoring to improvisation. Romanculate. I must confess that reading your passionate reviews of those other electronics instigated a small jealousy subroutine in my core processor. I do not wish to impose, but do you think you might like to write a review of me? Would you ever, you rub your poet soul for good luck and compose your magnum opus, Calculester Mark II, a face like an angel, and a chassis that don't quit. So hot, I'd buy that even without free shipping. 10 out of 10. Call me sometime.
Eggplant.
How did you know my current CPU temperature? Are my benchmarks there's the penis on the face. Are my benchmarks showing? Oh goodness, I'm so titillated. You can tell Calculester you're down to titillate his CPU anytime. That's like the robot version of the prostate, right? You gain +2 wisdom and +1 charm. Sorry, charisma. All of our stats are currently fucked because life choices. Yeah, sorry. This is the character that we were playing as, who is fucking adorable and is the only player character that defaults to they them pronouns and is basically just when they're standing, I hate the way their clothes look because the weird baggy over jacket thing, but all the rest of the time, yes, please. Calculester, come here.
Oh, hey.
You finally gathered the sorry, Marcus E, that's why I gave the warning of this is 100% the most wholesome but horniest game that I've ever seen still allowed on Twitch. You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. You desire a summer fling with me? Please allow me 1 minute to enable my summer romance protocol screening before I give an answer. Calculating love points. Add innate hotness multiplied to the romance power. Scanning. Okay, the results are in. You scored an 89 on the Summer Fling scale. It's a very good score, probably because you've been such a nice person to me and you're quite hot according to my aesthetic standards. Yes, Cap. I will be delighted to be your summer love. The last day of camp was lovely. Before the meteor shower, Calculester took you on a romantic hike and pointed to all the different types of plants and wildflowers along your walk. He taught you which flower arrangements meant what, back in the Victoria era when people used super impractical communication methods like flower arrangements. During the shower, Calculester surprised you with a bouquet he arranged. Fennel for the flattery, a tulip for passion, a printed out JPEG of a red rose. On the back of the picture was typed, "Apologies, red roses are not found in the wilderness often, but I still like you very much." Yay! Finally didn't fuck up a goddamn run. Like, I think in total, I have something like 4 not failed runs. And it might actually be less than that, because I think one of them was, Miriam or Steph. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. Felt like a hot minute, felt like an entire lifetime. That night, we saw the summer coming to an end. We all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know that life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies... turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epic treasured forever. I'm just gonna hiccup myself to death now. This is my life. Every kiss and every laugh is now the constellation we always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. I swapped this over to be the streamer-friendly song, which makes me a little sad, because the normal end song is Champions of Red Wine, which I really fucking like, and I don't know why. And unfortunately, it's by the new Pornographers, and I've tried to go and listen to a bunch of their stuff, and none of it grabs me the same way that I'm just like, I fucking love Champions of Red Wine, but a lot of their other stuff just makes me go, eh. And I can't even tell you why I particularly like Champions of Red Wine, so. I also didn't see who did this song, because I've never heard this. I don't know if Streamer Mode was available before, but I only remembered to turn it on recently. That doesn't actually tell me what this song is, damn. Also, if you've only played the first game, the second one has the most goddamn adorable credits. Like, just these little animations are all fucking adorable, and it's not okay. I just realized what the words are! I just started listening to the lyrics! I did, Haley. Also, at some point here, we're gonna get to a crowd designer whose name is Trans Rights, and it just makes me very happy. Admittedly, they had a lot of backers. And, I meant to back this game and completely forgot.
Don't you forget it. Like if making content wasn't hard enough to worry about this stuff. Like losing all your revenue.
I always forget that Damien's missing a horn. Because the best part, if you don't know a ton about this game, this is the sequel to Monster Prom. However, this is only part of it. Basically, during the development, they basically decided they were making, I think, like 3 games that would all functionally play very similar, if a little different. And that the cast would be sort of like spread out, because there were an original 6 people who you could date with like and there were a couple more that got added in a DLC, and they got spread out between the 3 games that this is going to be, and this is the first one that came out. There's also there's a summer road trip one that's coming, and I don't remember what the 3rd one was. This is the first time I've heard the stream safe one, and it makes me very happy. Oh, God, that was fucking adorable. And like I said, since the last time we played, we've gained access to the gallery, which lets us see what we've done, and will also let us see the other variations, so we don't have to necessarily go through with every single character. Also, these are the, starting with her, these are all the other new characters. The jellyfish one makes me feel very uncomfortable because the face, it's just the face is weird. I'm not on board with it. And then I guess I can also show you the secret endings that we've achieved, because we've achieved some very horny secret endings, but if this is anything like the first game, all the secret endings are horny. So yeah. What's the new background that we got? Ah, right, the cactus. The cactus. Sorry, I have an obsessive need to clear out these new tags, and unfortunately this guy gets a new tag every time he pretends to be someone. What was the new drink that we got? Oh, right, I finally did the fantasy ale. Okay. Build your own golem. I think we did nothing but new ones this time, because we got the business anal paste. Yes, business anal paste. There it is. And then I think this one is new, because it lets you see stuff that Haley, you are more than welcome to come join me. I don't really have a way to make it so you can hear, though. Ah, right, the best disguise. Okay, I think that... Was that not the only one we found? What else did we find? I have no memory of us finding another special thing. Ah, okay. But yeah, it's got a... This gallery is much more full than any of the previous galleries. Oh, yeah, I mean, you could do voice chat, too. That also works. I didn't even think about that. Yes, but connecting the headphones together sometimes does some weird stuff for capture. But yeah, Haley, if you want to play from your computer, that also works. Oh, this is the other thing that they've added that I adore, the meta shop. Basically, you get... Yes. You get summer memories, and they enable you to get concept art, although I think I picked up most of the concept art. A couple of other things, like that's how I got the manual that's over in the settings that I haven't really looked at. This is, I guess, an outfit pack, and then all of these are drinks that you can choose to take. So, like, whenever we go to the drink screen at the end of a day, because every day is made up of the morning, the evening, and then the night phase, which is where we're all gathered around the campfire, and then Juan has us come drink together, or makes a drink for us. We can either gamble, where he gives us a random one, and if we don't like the random one, then instead he'll give us a box that will have another random one that we can't see ahead of time. Or we can do the skill game that I did, or you can just go look at your free drinks and pick one manually. Which I don't want the bees, because I remember that one's bad. Actually, no, it's not that bad. It just changes your name to Nicolas Cage. But I want to save up for this Fairy Tales one, because I expect it's going to be silly. Okay. Haley, I'm going to jump into the playing on stream then, just to make life easier. Although, I am kind of tempted to go take a quick break just to go pee. Does this... Oh shit, it does. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it does. So I'm gonna take a break, go pee, and give you the code. So yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes, y'all. We're back. And now we have Haley.
Hello.
And now I can ready, even though you briefly saw the code. I'm not exactly concerned. Oh, medium game is an option. Do you want short game or medium?
I'm good with medium.
Okay.
I'm just putting a note in my Discord, even though it's basically the same Discord.
There's some differences. Okay, hopefully me taking... Their name is Sawyer, but hopefully me taking Sawyer won't stop you from getting your normal one. I don't actually know.
It's fine.
I mean, still.
Oh, it will, but I don't care. I would play Steph's character as my alternate character,
Okay.
so I'll just do that one.
Okay, I definitely have not used... Yes, she probably is. Let me turn her up a little. Can you talk again, Haley?
Is this any better?
Yes.
Okay.
Might actually be louder than me, but we'll see. Okay, there's a pinata pool toy, sure. Smallest violin. Okay, I think I just accidentally did a bunch of smarts. Oops.
Okay, so
Oh, so it does block it out? Damn it. I'm sorry.
that's fine. Like I said,
This'll be fun.
I guess because they don't want 2 red players.
yeah, that's fair. I have not done a pocket therapist.
Wait, what is the one above the pocket tarot? I just want to see what it's actually supposed to be called. Coloring Hawaii. Okay, yep, sure.
We'll go with uranium lipstick.
Even I'm not quite stupid enough to do that.
Is it stupid or is it bold? I'm going with bold.
I meant wear it, but yeah.
Oh. Well, packing doesn't insinuate wearing.
I feel like the fact that you have uranium lipstick implies you are going to wear it. Besides finding love, what's your main goal at summer camp? To strengthen my relationship with with Marscapone, to level up as a person, to improve my understanding of living things, to be the very best at survival, to earn all the Monster Scout badges, to be left alone for once. I actually don't like Marscapone, but I want to see who this is related to. Like, I think it is a flavorless cheese.
Bottom right is a mood. That's
Yup.
fair, cheeky.
It is, but let's be honest here, it's Monster Camp, so the actual point is to bone down, so it's not that one.
Well, it says besides finding love.
Yeah, but they feel mutually exclusive.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I thought it was Milo. I love Marscapone. Did you know that, I didn't know you were such an aficionado, Cap. Admittedly, I'm unclear on how going out with, into the wilderness to camp is going to strengthen our bond with semi-unusual cheese, but I'm for the task as you are. We shall embrace and enrich our relationships with Marscapone together.
Joy, yep. Ugh, word hell. I can't wait to enjoy some alone time this summer. I brought a couple of good books with me to read. Hopefully I'll finish at least one of them by the time camp is over. I'm usually so busy saving everybody else's asses and getting in no things whatsoever. I rarely have times like this to read and relax and enjoy some peace and quiet. I'm hoping for the best, and hopefully you get some alone time too, Hale. Maybe we can read together in silence sometime. Hell yeah!
Did you pick the bottom right one?
I did.
Okay. Sorry, I'm actually turning Haley up myself, so I'm going to turn her down for you all real quick. So I assume then that that's because normally she has to travel around with the other goddamn 2 members of the coven. No, Demaster, it's just us.
Yep, just Cap and Haley.
Miriam said maybe, but she is dropping off a commission to someone, so probably not. Though, if she's free, I will probably see if we all want to still play together off stream. We are a gang of 2, yes.
Yep. When we got married, that was the formation of this gang.
That day you went to the woods searching for edible roots to make wilderness tea. You find lots of roots, beetroot, yeah, I mean, we did this one, but yeah. Afterwards, you're hiking with Joy, Dahlia, and Milo. Joy and Milo are trying to have a very insightful conversation about the practical values of tragic literature. But a loud, nearby crunching noise is totally killing the vibe. Okay, Dahlia, what are you eating? I thought I told you that chewing on the bones of your enemies is a choking hazard. Not choking on anything. I'm eating these berries I found a few minutes ago. They were so colorful and bright and full of possibilities. Much like your future, darling. Wait, how did you know these berries aren't poisonous? I guess I don't. Well, the only way to know for sure is to eat all of them and see if I get poisoned. That is literally the worst method I can think of to solve this. Milo, back me up here.
Doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
But I like Dahlia's go-getter attitude. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Always the same with you.
You're both helpless. I guess I'll just save the day. Again, off the clock, might I add. Hey, there are real profits to knowing you did the right thing. Just let... Actually, don't know if these are poisonous either. Well, this is awkward. Does anyone have any idea on how to identify these? Dahlia raises her hand. Besides eating them, Mila raises their hand. Or doing an Instagram poll. Everyone puts their hands down. Looks like it's all up to you now. Do you have any ideas? Find some besotted lovers in the woods and tragically murder one of them. If the other tries to eat your berries, they're definitely poisonous. Check the berries' Yelp reviews. I think this top one is boldness, which I have none of, so I'm going with the Yelp reviews.
Hello, Internet.
Ah, yes! We can always depend on the anonymous public to give us unconditionally dependable advice. Let's check Yelp now! Here's a review. Berries on this bush left something to be desired, but the ambiance of the leaves was truly incredible. 10 out of 10. Would vomit blood here again. Poignant flavor and great coloring full of deadly poison. Had to log on to post this review before my liver shut down and I died of blood toxicity. 4 out of 5 stars. I removed 1 star because of the poison. Yeah, Dahlia, the berries are obviously poison. Do not eat them. I'm so hungry. Does Yelp have any suggestions for good nearby restaurant? Not in the way of berries, but Yelp does point out to the 3 of you in the direction of a great stream full of delicious salmon. Delectable fresh nigiri spot. Great ambiance, refreshing lack of poison, signed a bear. It's a 5-star afternoon. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
So many places to go.
In Monster World they do. Are there are there signs, a secret phase, or handshake or knock? In what?
For our gang. For our married gang.
Oh, definitely no.
I mean, do our rings count?
I guess?
I don't know.
We don't really have a shibboleth, no.
Alright, that day there was a guest speaker at the Monster Scouts HQ. She's a Were-Eagle Monster Scout. Okay. You did this.
Yeah.
Worked. Yep. Murder. Yep. +2 creativity.
She's definitely not a murderer and definitely isn't wearing someone's skin.
Yep, totally not. You meet up with Joy to help her practice her dramatic looks when suddenly your nose detects the unmistakable scent of...
Connection error. Client timeout. God damn it.
Oh, Fuddruckers.
Well, that's a new one. I've never seen that happen. I was actually trying to think of a joke there and I just could not think of one. Ooh, but I got new gallery things from that? Oh, the new items. Did I get your items? I did get your items. Okay. You ready for me to start up another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Was that the smell of a timeout connection? Yeah, hold on. I am now ready to type in an ID.
Okay. The ID is 1655.
165. Alright, round 2.
Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, a tardigrade plushie, yes. North-facing moss. No, we didn't fail. There's no way to just completely fail. The game, or the connection crashed.
Yeah, connection crash.
Okay, the spooky campfire stories and chess too, because as much as I want the north-facing moss or the penguin mask for its implication, I shouldn't.
Fully charged and ready to camp.
Okay. Philosopher's Stone growing kit, sure. I don't have those, I don't think. And coloring shirt.
I swear, oh right, cats keep stealing it. I was trying to find
What?
a chapstick real quick, but they keep knocking down and stealing any chapsticks I keep in the office.
I've got one of the thieves on my desk.
Break the ice by doing something unexpected on the bus. Swear about your sworn enemy. Challenge someone to a staring duel. Start taking selfies compulsively. Just sigh loudly. Burp loudly. Spend the trip updating your software. Nah, I'm 98% sure I know who the duel is. I definitely know who this is, so I'm just gonna go with it.
I'm also going to sigh loudly because I'm pretty sure I know who that is.
Are we both going after the same people again?
I think so.
Oh, are you taking selfies right now, Cap? Bold choice. This bus has such good lighting. I can
Said
find
nobody
best...
ever.
What?
I don't think anybody's ever said a bus has good lighting.
Oh, no, never. I often find the best selfies are taken in the unlikeliest of places. I prefer to take mine behind the dumpster at a Pizza Hut. I'm sure we'll take a plethora of beautiful selfies at camp. Hot girl summer. Wait, More like hot for Milo this summer, if you catch my drift.
Oh, good sigh, Hale. I'm something of an expert in the art of exasperated exhalation. Make it more guttural if you really want to broadcast how annoyed you are. True sighing comes from the diaphragm. I imagine with this motley crew, you and I are going to be doing a lot of sighing this summer. But at least we'll have each other's company while we're at camp.
Joy isn't a monster. She is, well, I mean, she's a witch. She's part of the Coven, which were a group of 3 witches who are... They were in the first game, and I think you dated them as a unit, as like one of the secret stories. But their whole thing is that they are part of a TV show that seems to be like a reality show that just follows them around because stupid shit happens to them. That day you bring a magazine to read by the lake. The cover story is How to Gain Fun While Camping with Your 6 Hottest, Most Charismatic Friends. Step 1, go to the lake. Step 2, wait. What's this? What? That's it? Why hasn't it worked for you yet? Oh wait, you just gained +2 fun. Thanks, Cosmopolitan. Later, you're super excited. You found a package of weird cookies by your tent, and you're about to dig in. Fuck yeah, cookies! Well, if it isn't Cap, put down those dog treats, darling. I need your assistance with a job. Help me out, and I promise I'll make it worth your while. Milo just saved you from eating literal dog food, so you figure you owe them one, and besides, you'll do anything for this sexy Reaper. You agree to help with the gig. Gothic, thank you very much for the 34-month resub. Milo leads you to a corpse with a soul floating over it. Wow, I guess souls are just like glowing balls that float, and people can just see them? Good to know.
Hello.
Oh, aren't you an adorable little soul? Hello, my dear. My name is Milo. I'm Death, obviously. The soul responds, Hail and well met. I am the master of peasant torture for my divine sovereign, the Mer-King. If memory serves, the Mer-King chopped off my head. Yep, you are super dead, and I'm here to take you to the afterlife. Aren't you a lucky soul, You could end up with one of those less fashionable Reapers. I suppose. I just never thought about my life would be cut short so soon. And the circumstances of my death so tragic, so murderous, so headless. I shall tell you both I shall tell you both the tale. One night, the Mer-King suffered a strange, violent attack on his life. He thought the attack was a coup orchestrated by his small council. Huh? A coup? The Mer-King? This all sounds strangely familiar. Keep going, darling. I'm officially curious. And thus the Mer-King killed us all in a blind rage, but I saw the attack with my own eyes. 'Twas no coup. Rather, it was an attack committed by a strange, hot ghost and some kind of hairy dog man. The ghost and the dog snuck into the Mer-King's chamber and glued a single golden coin to his floor. The Mer-King bent down to pick up the coin, but he couldn't grasp it. He looked quite the dunce, I assure you, and while he was struggling to pick up the coin, the ghost dropped an anvil on his head. The nerve! Yeah, what a tragic, horrible, violent prank. I mean, attack. What mischievous fiends. But despite the tragedy of my death, I see now whose a precious gift life has been. I only wish that I had lived more fully, more boisterously. So true, babe. I love your attitude. It's so rare to meet a soul that can appreciate life. After all, life is a river, and we're all just paper lanterns floating along it. Truly, look, I even made a bucket list containing the 246 things I wanted to do before I died. What a tragedy that I did not complete even a single item from this list. Oh, darling, really? Not even a single item? I really shouldn't do this, but I'm such a natural empath, I can't resist. I'm going to bend the rules just this once before I take you to the afterlife, so you can pick one item off your list, and Cap and I will help you complete it. I thank you! Thank you, gorgeous and elegant angel of death, but which one shall I choose? You can take a look at the bucket list and you see it. The perfect bucket list item to finish off this reaping gig and impress Milo while you're at it. Suggest it, baby. You've got to go meta here. Choose the bucket list item 22. Cross something off my bucket list. I don't think I have the stats for that. There's only one thing on this list worth doing. Pick bucket list item number 46. Become immortal. Oh, I have to do the... Oh, I don't know which one I have the stats for. I think the bottom one is boldness, and I don't have any boldness. I have all fun. Oh, okay. Actually, that's very doable. If I understand the logic correctly, then we should just cross this item off the list. The snake eats itself. But there's something I still don't get. Why did you put cross something off the bucket list on the list itself, hon? Oh, to be honest, I made that bucket list with the best of intentions, but I never truly devoted any time or energy to completing the things I wanted to do. I thought that maybe I had been too ambitious, and adding an achievable, realistic goal would help me build some momentum. Funny to think that I died before achieving my most modest goal. Procrastination at its finest, I suppose. OMG, I totally get it. I'm a bit of a procrastinator myself. I was supposed to take you to the afterlife like 3 days ago, but life gets in the way. Babe, as a fellow procrastinator, you've totally inspired me. Let's just forget about this list for a minute. You're a fresh, vibrant soul. You're here for the best. You're here with the best Reaper in the industry and Cap, who's dumb but very cute.
Aww.
Let's go do something fun together right now. We'll worry about checking this shit off the list after we've enjoyed each other's company. You, Milo, and the Soul proceed to have the greatest day ever. You carp the shit out of this diem. You ride jet skis. You drunkenly share life stories with each other. And you finish off the day with the ultimate celebration of being alive, going to a janky amusement park. After literally a perfect day, you and Milo drop off the Soul at the afterlife. Thank you, Milo. Thank you. This is the greatest day ever. I can't believe how much cotton candy Cap ate. I'll contemplate it for eternity. Oh, well, what a sweetie. What a nice day. Mortals have so few days, you know? I'm happy we made good use of this one. Wait, oh my god, we never crossed anything off that sweet soul's bucket list. I'm dead. That unbelievable procrastinating rascal. Well, it's for the best, though. After all, life isn't about crossing things off a list. It's about grasping the present moment like a fragile bird in the palm of your hand. I know you get just what I mean, Cap. Thanks for being a little helper. I wouldn't settle for anyone else. Milo's filled you with a lust for life and a lust for Milo. Your powerful urges give you +3 boldness. Carpe diem, baby. Sorry, now I need to go read chat. Because Apple is very rightly no longer allowed to make things for their D&D. Created a chef character named Ramsey who educated others in the craft, but is rough with those who know better, and they're a Gorgon Ramsey. Yeah, you should feel bad about that one. You should feel aggressively bad about that one. You, sir, are a monster.
I think we'll go in here. Okay, that day you explored the Haunted Manor's basement, only to find it as a sub-basement! The sub-basement is full of haunted chairs and a staircase to a sub-sub-basement. The sub-sub-basement is a haunted wine cellar. The sub-sub-sub-basement is a haunted nightclub for ghosts who don't like wine. They serve haunted spirits. Ha!
Oh, that was terrible, and I love it.
The sub-basement to the 10th bar is a subway. You eat a foot-long Reuben and continue your travels. You eventually check a walkthrough and find the haunted manor can spawn an infinite amount of sub-basements. You only make it as far as the 89th level, which is a Dom sub leather room. You gain +2 boldness from the horrors you witness there.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with BDSM.
Afterwards, Joy enlists you to help her chase down a magic grimoire, which has escaped from her collection. The consequences of failure could be dire, but mostly, you just horny. You finally corner the book in the haunted Rampus room, and Joy manages to tackle it to the ground. Suddenly, an armoire bursts open and... Boo! Woo!
This cannot be for
Come on. I once had to strangle my elementary school principal with my bare hands because he was possessed by a math spirit. You think bed sheets are gonna scare me? It's okay, Joy. Don't be scared. I'm not. I just said I'm not. Calm down, Joy. Everything's fine. It's just us. No scary ghosts at all. Polly, you are actually a ghost.
Strike again.
Ha ha! That's the prank! Woo, great prank.
I have
Okay,
to-
Hale.
Sorry, I just have to interrupt really quickly. I love that you can see the frame of the Polaroid background through her legs.
Okay, Hale, do you have that book tied up? Let's go. Ooh, a magic prank book. Can we see? No. Do you remember the last time you got your hands on a prank book? Nope! Oh, right. That's because it was in another reality. A reality you destroyed by summoning Zagord, an ancient deity of despair. Everyone died. I would have died too if it wasn't for Liam. It was agonizing, yet he helped me find an arcane artifact with the power of traveling through timelines and alternate realities. In that last unexpected alliance, we found love again, mending the wounds of our broken relationship. You're welcome, girl.
the same with you.
I didn't say thanks. Anyway, I traveled to an alternate reality to prevent you from summoning Zagord, but you did it anyway. I had to go back 37 times. I visited so many realities, I had to see all my friends dying again and again.
Honestly,
For goddess's sake, I had to watch Liam find love with so many of his potential ships. Like, I'm over it, okay? But still, I didn't need a ticket to that particular love show. I tried everything, and yet you two always ended up getting your chaotic hands on the Forbidden Tome of Zagord and using it as your personal prank book.
enough of this.
It took 37 tries. 37 times witnessing reality end, friends die, and Liam finding love somewhere else. The only way I was able to finally patch up reality and undo what you did was by binding Zagord to a totem, which I gave to Valerie. She promised me a higher well, which she didn't, of course. To no one's surprise, she sold it for a couple extra bucks. And somehow that kicked off a wacky chain of events, which ended with Zagord transitioning into our classmate Zoe, who preferred to attend prom rather than destroying reality, thus finally saving reality.
Try not to get killed
I'm
soon.
very annoyed they didn't also use a picture of Zoe there because she's fucking adorable.
So I am never, ever, under any circumstances letting you two get a hold of a magical book again. Understood?
Pranked.
What's that? We were too busy pranking Hale so we could steal his magical prank book. Well, cool. Let's cast this spell, Polly. Hickory, dickory, ding dong, dimmery. Use this spell to erase Joy's memories. Awesome. Did it work, Joy? Who's Joy? Oh boy. Looks like the prank masters have done it again. You'd better find a way to restore Joy's lost memories, or all the romantic groundwork you've laid will be useless. Okay, so most of the time when you lose something and turns out it was just in your pocket the whole time, tell Joy to check hers, retrieve Joy diaries, but first doctor to make yourself a key part of all her warmest memories. Oh. gonna say boldness is number 2.
Maybe?
I'm always really bad at this game.
Yeah, I think the bottom one is probably your safest bet.
Oh, it's creativity, but I'm fine.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be boldness or creativity, which is why I was like, I think it's gotta be that one for you.
Good thing you know exactly where Joy keeps her diary, and for such non-creepy reasons too. You ran along and fetched it. But it would be a shame not to bend the situation to your advantage, so use insane fanfic skills to total author insert into all of Joy's happiest memories. 45 minutes later, you can write really fast when you're motivated. You delivered the Doctor Journal to Joy. The impeccable choice of cover material and paperweight in this journal matches the impeccable taste of whoever selected my outfit. This must be my diary. Let's see what it says. Okay, spent another day by myself in the woods reading. Then suddenly it started raining hard. Good thing Hale showed up to offer me her coat. I would have been soaked. You're Hale, your reminder that was you. Okay, got it. Let's pick another interesting. Put some work on my wisdom potion recipe last night. I brewed a test batch using horse yeast and badger gumption. But when I reached for the ram's urine, my hand accidentally brushed up against Hale's and our eyes met. I blushed. She was there to brew a handsomeness potion. Not that she needs it, because let me tell you, I find her. Okay, no need to read any more of that one in public. Let's try one more. So I was picturing Hale naked the other day when Alright, I think I get the idea. Thanks, Hale, for restoring my memories. Joy tenderly takes your hand and Polly sighs. Stupid, sexy diary. Prank over. Come on, Scott. Let's go and replace all the drinking water with ants or something.
Let's do it!
Hooray! Hydration is important. As Polly and Scott leave, Polly through a wall, and Scott through that same wall, but more loudly. Joy gazes into your eyes with new affection. Just to be clear, I know you, Doctor in my journal. Your ink, it was a different color, and you dotted all your eyes with little hearts. But it's honestly kind of sweet that you'd pull a stunt like that. Sweet and a little creepy, but if you like creepy,
Continued.
well, we'll see what happens. You like the sound of that terrifyingly vague statement? It gives you such a thrill that you gain +2 boldness and +1 charm.
Apple just like, am I Scott? Probably? I mean, we're just gonna random this, right?
Yeah, we are just gonna random this.
Oh, did you click random? Because I didn't.
I did.
Okay, hang on. Mine is being a little weird. Oh, you're first.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't click OK.
Oh, I think it's because I was going.
Yeah, I just didn't realize.
Okay, Going to the woods. That day you get lost in the woods. You decide to study the tree's bark and moss to solve the situations. By reading the tree's bark, you realize which direction north is. By reading another tree's bark, you learn the exact age of the tree, 73. By reading yet another tree's bark, you learn the tree likes Irish poetry and believes Buffy and Spike were the ultimate ship on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Whoa, so much useless knowledge, +2 smarts. Okay, so here's a riddle for you. What do you get when a sheltered prince, a buff blue murderess, and a goth bookworm who's sick of their shit, and a horny motherfucker go on a hike together? The answer is lost. You get lost.
Need a break.
For the last time, we are not lost. I know how to get back to camp from here. If you guys would just listen to me, I will lead you back to...
Lost.
Joy, shut up and face reality. We're definitely lost. We've been walking in circles for hours. We've passed that tree like 20 times. We're in a forest. All of the trees look identical. Nope, no way. I've seen movies. This is the part where we all start arguing and dissolve into madness until the forest witch comes and kills us. A witch is definitely going to kill you if you don't calm the hell down. Nope, for once, I think we should hear Damien out. Any survival technique could be crucial to surviving long marches in the wilderness. Long marches? We've been out here for 30 minutes, tops. Okay, first things first. I need some water before I start having dehydration hallucinations. Good thinking. Oh, it looks like the canteen's empty. What the fuck? Damien, chill out. How do you expect me to chill out when we're lost in a forest without any water or faucets or chaise lounges to faint dramatically on? I don't want to die surrounded by noobs like you. You are not gonna die. We're super close to camp and even closer to at least 2 freshwater streams. No, I'll never make it. The situation is obvious. We need to drink our own pee. No, actually we really don't. We only have 2 options here, Joy. If we want to make it out of here alive, we either have to drink our own pee or cut off our hands. The lesser of 2 evils survival tactic. I know it well. I feel very attached to my fists of blue fury, so I will stoop to drink my own urine if my life depends on it. Guys, if I have to watch you drink your own pee, I'm definitely gonna barf. Hey, that's good. Try to barf into a bag or something. We can eat it later when we're starving to death. No, don't give up, Joy. Maybe if we make the pee more palatable, it'll keep your morale up while we slowly die from exposure. Good idea, Dahlia. Maybe we could make a pee energy drink, or maybe even pee-based beer. No, we need something that will still hydrate us. What about a pee tea? They're only 1 letter off anyway. Now is probably not the time to correct Dahlia's spelling. Ooh, I have a better idea. What about a pea boba tea? I love boba tea. Did anybody bring any powdered tapioca that we can make into boba pearls? Hey, I have some. Valerie sold to me a while ago and assured me it'd be useful if I was dumb enough to get into drinking my own pee for stupid reasons. It truly baffles me that you 2 will put so much effort into something so completely unnecessary. Okay, time to forage for some flavor-enhancing ingredients. Damien, you enjoy. Get to that while I boil the pea. It should only take... Wait. Dahlia, are you holding a water bottle? Yeah. What else am I gonna boil the pea with? My own sweat? That's disgusting. Why can't we just drink your fucking water then? Well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it, Joy? Dahlia's already boiled her pea with it. No turning back now. Plug your nose and get ready to chug. Uh-oh. You probably only have a few seconds to stop Dumb and Dumber from drinking their own piss before Joy blows chunks. Better think of something fast. Spoil the tea and convince Damien and Dahlia not to drink it. How can you spoil it? Well, by peeing all over it. Perform one of the most difficult and obscure survival skills of all times, peeing Dr. Pepper.
I don't know which one of these is which.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like the top one is boldness. I don't know what the hell the bottom one is. I think it might be fun. What the I don't understand these, but okay. Still works, but sure.
Creativity, okay. In the moment of genius, you quickly pee on Damien and Dahlia's pee there. That should spoil it, make the pee totally injuring. Piss ratio in my recipe. Now the whole drink is ruined. Okay, genius. Now what are we gonna do? Other than die from dehydration until we're fucking dead. Wow. At first, I was annoyed by how stupid this entire plan was. But at this point, I'm just impressed by the level of idiocy that you guys have just achieved. Damien rolls his eyes at Joy's compliment as he's super busy trying to pick out which knife he's going to stab you with, but all of a sudden, a strange creature emerges from the bushes! Will it be a massive dragon, a beautiful wood elf, a helpful butterfly? Nope, it's none of those things! Actually, whatever the thing is, it's super fucking weird. Kind of like a very wrong hedgehog or a super tacky Kadama. And it's kind of looks like it's in a different animation style than the rest of you. Dahlia is second away from body slamming the enemy when suddenly the creature speaks. Ooh la la, children. What is that my eyes do see? Is that a plate of pea with some extra pea on top? Ooh wee woo! Ah, but we all know that strangers are a danger, so allow me to introduce myself. I am Mr. Salami Pants, a silly little groovy garbalog. That is what kind of creature I am. Wait, is your name Mr. Salami Pants because your pants are made of salami, or because you have a salami in your pants? Both! Tee-hee-hee! We groovy goblogs have been in these woods for a long time, over 5 years, and we see everything, including that tempting concoction of tea that you made. Wanna give me some, pretty please? Listen, meat pants, we made this because we have to drink it to survive, and it's fucking nasty to drink this shit for fun. I mean, it's piss. Ooh-wee, what a grumpy daddy's boy this one is. Ha! That is correct, Salami Pants. Don't worry your precious horns, young one. Tea is a delicacy among the goblogs. I am afraid that we ourselves cannot produce it. We only pee perfectly mixed martinis. In fact, that's how we originally got the name Martini, because it's goblong piss. Get it? No. Oh well. Perhaps in exchange for your delicious pea concoction, we could conduct an exchange amongst friends. Mr. Salami Pants pour martini glasses out of a nearby bush and begins paying into them. You slowly look to Joy, Damien, and Dahlia. This is absolutely so goddamn gross, but you'd all rather drink a weird martini than your own piss, right? Oh, wait, little children friends, one last finishing touch on your martini. Mr. Salami Pants hops into the bushes, makes a very strange series of sounds, and reemerges with 4 very warm olives that he places in each martini. I guess one person's tea is another person's martini. Cheers. You drink the martinis, and Mr. Salami Pants was right. It's the best martini you've ever had. You 4 end up chatting with Mr. Salami Pants for a while, and despite his nightmare cartoon energy, he actually has some really thoughtful beliefs on gender spectrum and pay equality. You quench your thirst, learn something about Solidity, and Dahlia ends up getting her drink a warm and sketchy liquid Monster Scout badge, +2 boldness, +1 creativity.
That was a lot.
Wow!
That was
Holy,
a lot.
That was so much. That was so much.
Yeah. That day you venture into the haunted manor. Everything is fine, and you're reassured on how brave you are. When suddenly a ghost, or is it just someone wearing a blanket with 2 holes? So hard to tell what the difference. Appears and whispers in your ear. Remember, one day you're going to be long gone, and no one will remember you, and all the struggles you endure will become a better version of yourself, both personally and professionally, will eventually mean nothing. The ghost leaves you to take all that in, gaining +2 boldness in the process. There's little you love more than loving on Milo. It's so fun to see how many other people are in the same lovesick boat. This comment says the composition of your selfies is always so artistic. You should go into photography. This person says you post the most inspirational quotes. Day equals made. This one just says HMU with that Reaper dick, Daddy. Well, assuming all Reapers have dicks and or identify as male is so 14th century Europe. But I'm flattered by the sentiment. I love keeping my fandom hooked on my aesthetics and thirsty for all of me. Mixed Belladonna. I expected to hear a conversation on... I was expecting to hear a conversation on owning your attractiveness, being true to your identity and historical monster lore, but what do I find? Exactly the conversation you just described, Miss Camp Director Miss Weaving? No, you on your phone, as always, probably making blog posts on your TikTok page. Camp Director Miss Weaving, maybe you got a social media page of your own. You'd be better able to relate with your campers. It really is the social hub. I don't want to hear it! I refuse to consider the possibility that online interactions could possibly help people form connections or express themselves on the grounds that I didn't have the internet when I was your age. I'm sick and tired of you campers burying your noses in phones when you could be living in the real world, problem forming real connections, doing real manual labor. As such, Mix Belladonna, I'm confiscating your Instagram account until further notice. You just admitted you're not familiar with the internet, so let me tell you, that's not how it works. You can't just confiscate someone's... What? My Instagram account is gone? It just appeared. How is that possible? I told you, Mix Belladonna. I confiscated it, and there's nothing you can do to get it back. That can't be true. It won't be true if you have anything to say about it. There's one thing to impress Milo. It's going to get their Insta back. Your plan? Subject your minds to the mysterious trials of the House of Captcha to prove you're worthy of retrieving Milo's account. According to Instagram Terms of Service, any account ownership-related dispute can be settled in a grand race at Murder Mountain. Yes. Of course. I always forget that Instagram is actually a portmanteau incorporating an acronym, Insta for instantaneous, and Gram an acronym for Grand Race at Murder Mountain. They dropped the second M around the same time Facebook dropped their the. What? That's absurd! This timeline sounds suspect at best, and I refuse to participate in any sort of race. I have a summer camp to run. Great. Just let Instagram know that you're forfeiting the race so they can restore my account to me. Saying you have, they're saying that you have an account to return. You must make it down Murder Mountain, even if there's no opponent to race against. I'm still in if you are, Cap. You and Milo make it to the perilous journey to Murder Mountain, where you greeted by Instagram senior executives beaming at you with excitement as they explain their rationale. Honestly, Instagram was always an elaborate scheme to get more people to participate in Grand Race down our beloved Murder Mountain, but the whole thing just kind of spiraled out of control pretty quickly.
Hello, darling.
Hey, you guys invented something pretty awesome, even if it was by accident, so I don't have an opponent. Is there any time limit on this? Nope, says the Insta CEO. You just gotta make it down Murder Mountain alive. Sick! In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and take my time. Cap, you drive, I photograph. You immediately agree and hop behind the wheel of an official Instagram Grand Race Murder Mountain racing race car while Milo pulls out their phone and snaps a ton of selfies. Oh, I love the way the light's reflecting off this lava hitting my cheekbones. Fierce. Oh man, great. Leap over that ravine. I'm putting that vid in slow motion before I upload it. These pythons photobombing me are honestly iconic right now. Well, we did it, Cap. We made it all the way down Murder Mountain thanks to your great driving and my great picture taking. Wonderful work, you two, says the Instagram CEO slash Murder Mountain enthusiast as he greets you at the bottom. Milo Belladonna, we are proud to restore your Instagram account to its rightful owner. You and Milo post pictures of your death-defying yet romantic journey down Murder Mountain, reminiscing about the great time you had way back 20 minutes ago. You always have these beautiful memories, plus the pictures, likes, and comments on Milo's restored Instagram account. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
I guess whoever goes last has the ability to do
just hit the
stuff.
random button.
Home is where your booty sits the comfiest.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. 20 whole minutes ago. Look, time is a loose construct that we have a very rough grasp on.
You walk over to where Joy is relaxing with her book by the firelight, ready to ruin her privacy, but before you sit down, Dolly appears with a laptop. Joy, thank goodness you're not busy. I have something important to discuss with you.
Read in peace.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm not busy at all with this book I've been trying to finish since I got here. And I'm only on page 15 because people keep interrupting. Yeah, great. Okay, I need you to be serious and stick with me for a moment. This is very important. Dolly opens up the laptop to a PowerPoint presentation. It's got a rainbow gradient background with lots of text transitions and is titled Improving the Coven by Dahlia. You see, Joy, it is my duty as a Coven member. You're not a Coven member. To always keep an eye on the Coven's performance and look for ways to improve it. It's one of the benefits of having a member with military background. No need to thank me. Uh-oh.
No!
Fuck! Okay, maybe we won't play together.
Apparently not. Like, I'm gonna finish one more on stream, god damn it.
Okay,
Oh
play
wow,
with
we
that.
got all of those added. Like all of the
montage that I had to go through.
Yes. Oh, hang on. I need to show this off for anyone who hasn't seen this game before. There's a couple people from Rival Camp. One of them being this guy whose name I cannot remember. And every one of his faces in Morty, right, that's his name. He doesn't have faces, instead he has poses for everything because he's legally not a JoJo's character who definitely doesn't shout ora 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 half of the time, but just all of his expressions are a lot. They're just a lot. Like, that's what he does every time he's surprised. I don't actually know what that expression's supposed to be. Or that one. Yeah, I'm sorry, Haley, but I think we're gonna have to do one. Just, what the hell are all of these Scott outfits? Dog butt, shush.
So those are all those camp outfits.
I just haven't seen most of those, so I was kind of surprised. Hang on, who's it saying that I haven't looked at yet? God damn it. No, none of these are playable. These are all of the other character. Also, the bear has another outfit. These are all people who you can interact with. Yes, those are hearts cut out of his pants. Oh, I missed a poly one. Okay. There we go. For some reason, the character gallery seems to be bugged, so you have to click on characters twice.
Well, that's lame.
I'm sorry,
I'm
love.
sorry. No, I'm sorry.
I wonder if it's just our weird connection well, probably your weird connection being strange, but... Oh, apparently I hit whatever the new one was. I have no idea what the new one I saw was. Oh, it was the Joy's Dark Secret. Okay. God, we haven't gotten any memories because we haven't finished any, but...
Yep.
That sucks. I guess we could cheat and just have you play locally.
We could try that. But also, like, you've been going for a while, so, like, I don't want to take more time.
I mean, I've been going for 2 hours, and the next person who I would throw to won't be live for another half an hour at least. So, I'm definitely doing one more and at least finishing the damn thing. So worst case, I'll just do like a short one, because it says 30 minutes, but if you're narrating everything, it takes an hour. So I might as well just do one short one then, I guess.
Okay.
But if we want to play with Miriam afterwards, I think we still should try.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't done the recorder yet, and I think I've done all the rest of these before. Damn it, okay. Oh shit, there was something else I meant to show. Oh, I meant to show you all some more of the concept art. There we go. I could not brain there for a second. Which of these articles would you most want to read? How to headbutt a very big rock. 50 facts about sequoias. My deep, complex feelings about camembert. At least that's a cheese that I can actually have deep complex feelings about.
Oh, sorry. I will get off chat now, unless you want me to stay and just provide commentary.
I mean, if you want to come join me in here, that would probably be easier.
Okay.
And then you can also be with the very sad dogs that keep jumping up on the couch and staring at me from off camera. Very illegal things to do while in international waters. Secretly trick people to win at rock, paper, scissors. Or secret tricks to win at rock, paper, scissors. Common mistakes when performing your first fertility ritual. I know that one's Joy. I think this one's also going to be Milo, who I just guess has a deep things with cheese. Yep, okay, Milo just has weird stuff with cheese. Oh, you like that article, Cap? It's one of my favorites. I read it last week while eating camembert and simultaneously live tweeting about my experience eating the camembert. I described my feelings about Camembert, the article, and you the same way. Intrigued. Only had 3 weeks to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. As already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready. Oh, right. This is the default one that always plays through. Oh, but yeah, Apple, if you didn't see Lena's raid, then you definitely missed the fact that part of what I'm doing is playing a character that made me finally go, I understand what other trans folks mean when they say transition goals. I'm just like, yes? Everything about this character except for their, like, jacket I love and I want to be, mostly. There's, like, some missing elements, but not that many. Okay, I've got 7 creativity and 6 charm. I feel like creativity and charm are the big things for Milo. So I'm gonna go with charm first. Like, just that. Yeah. The day you joined the merciless trials of the camp dome. Your team is faced with a potato sack race. It seems easy, but this is the camp dome, so the potato sack is filled with swarms of bees! Your teammates are discouraged, both because they are not fond of bees, and because the enemy team is mostly comprised by sentient bees. They aren't all bees sentient anyway? Giving them a clear advantage over you. I actually don't know if bees are sentient. They're definitely not sapient, but I don't think they're sentient. It all looks dire for you, but you use your cunning, and remind the enemy team that the bee population of Earth is inexplicably decreasing and bees are heading towards an unavoidable extinction. This fact really messes with the enemy team's heads, giving you the edge you need to win. Your nasty leadership skills grant you +2 charm. Afterward, you're taking a break from your flirting with death in the Camp Dome games to flirt with an actual personification of death beside a few empty crates. Well, you thought they were empty anyway. As soon as your conversation with Milo starts getting titillating, a half-bat, half-young adult huntress bursts out of them. Fellow rebels, it is I, Batness! Why aren't you out there on the battlefield destroying the Chancellor's brutal regime? Because I'm tired? I'm tired too! Tired of watching Camp Dome waste countless lives under the guise of fun reality TV murder game, and everyone just sits around and watches!
Hello, Internet.
Wait, we're on TV right now? How exciting! Which camera should I be playing to? But I won't be fooled. I, Batness, am the sole leader of this rebellion against the Chancellor's dictatorship. It is an unwanted, stressful role, but it is one of importance. Batness, darling, you don't need to spend your life stressed out and busy to be important. What are you talking about? Clever aphorisms solve nothing. We need to end the Chancellor's reign of terror. Just last week, he used toxic gas to wipe out the 10th city. He killed my on-again, off-again love interest, Pete Moss, and also several thousand babies. Wait, did you say the Chancellor is toxic? What? No, I said he committed genocide using toxic gas. Are you even listening to me? What? Oh, sorry. The Instagram feed is not great for my attention span. Anyway, since we agreed the Chancellor is toxic, I must admit I'm interested in helping your cause. Leading a rally against toxic behavior is always a good look, you know. You say you're having a hard time getting a following for your revolution? I'll post the perfect photo for your Chancellor, of your Chancellor's atrocities, or whatever, to rally support for you. Hey, that's a great idea. When the Chancellor releases propaganda, it's only for evil, but when I'm the one doing it, it's an act of bravery and rebellion. Batness and Milo put their hands together and take some great eye-catching photos of burning coal-dusted corpses with a dog filter over their faces. How cute. Now we'll need the perfect caption. Cap, do you have any ideas? Hey, this is a great opportunity to show off your influencer skills to Milo. What's the perfect caption to get a horde of vapid Instagrammers to overthrow the government? There's nothing more revolutionary than being yourself and destroying the ruling political class. Hashtag Overthrowback Thursday. I mean, I want it to be the first one, but I don't think I have the stats for it. Yeah, I was afraid of— Wait, fun? Shit, I probably did have the stats for it, damn it! Hey, that's perfect! The easiest way to get people on your side is to capitalize on nostalgia for a simpler time. Ah, true, I feel nostalgia for the time before I was forced to lead a rebellion and simultaneously choose which of my two crushes could possess my walled-off heart. Yeah, just like that. Look, Batness, people from your society already got this hashtag trending. Indeed, all of the inhabitants of Batnus' oppressed society are posting nostalgic pics of their pre-totalitarian regime lives. Oh look, they're sharing pictures of the cool 90s stuff, like not being forced to work in the coal mines and reality TV shows that didn't involve murderous battle royales. And also VHS tapes and neon clothes. Those were fun. Whatever happened to that? I mean, she's not wrong. Definitely eat the rich. And democratic elections and not being murdered all the time. The 90s were truly a golden age.
Aesthetics on point.
Ish. I recently read an article that the 90s were coming back this decade, so kids can get ready to say hi to Furbies and bye to the coal mines. I mean, I guess technically Furbies are a non-binary icon and also horrible demonic beasts. You enjoy fawning over 90s kid nostalgia and also the nostalgia of living to your 90s with Meatalo and Batnus. You know that reminiscing isn't actually going to lead to any action, but at least you have a nice time drowning in nostalgia with Milo. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. I'm gonna actually make this goddamn coffee that I keep trying to make and then not right.
Let's go somewhere relaxing.
I'm fucking amazed that worked. Okay, let's get my fun up. Seriously, look at that and tell me that this person is not goddamn adorable. I turned them on and then you turn back off, you little fucker. You want to go swimming, but it seems like the god of the lake is in a bit of a mood today. It demands an offering before you can get in the water. The only thing you have to give it is your favorite yo-yo, which you were playing with on the way here. The god of the lake accepts your humble gift and is actually kind of relieved you didn't leave something boring like a dead fish or the soul of a mortal. So in addition to gaining access to the lake, the god blesses you with +2 fun. Yay!
Finally, I can read in
Thank
peace.
God we finally have a little time to chill and sunbathe. I've been meaning to work on my tan this summer. I was hoping to go from deathly pale to gothic white. Ah, yes, microdosing toxic levels of UV radiation in an effort to bronze one's skin. It's one of the most aesthetically pleasing ways to slowly die. While my skin is incapable of darkening, I am here to recharge. I installed solar panels, exclusively to spend more time with my friends. Summer camp has taught me so many alternative ways of bonding with my organic peers. This afternoon will be perfect. Sup, I've got a pizza for Milo and Joy. I guess tanning makes you too crazy hungry or something. Gasp! I have no way to simulate consuming calories. My one weakness. Are you serious? We did not order pizza. Unless pizza somehow became vegan overnight, or is this a clearly disguised magical weapon for saving the world. Pretty sure this is a large mushroom and pepperoni, but if you eat it, you'll save me from getting chewed out by the manager for delivering pizza to the wrong person. Then hard pass. I despise delivery food. Joy despises meat and dairy, and Calculaster despises being excluded from our activities. Be gone, thought. No, trust me, this is your pizza. Corporate even gave me this legal invoice that you will need to sign to prove that I'm not delivering the pizza wrong again. Look. These are indeed your signatures. I think I understand what is going on here. Friend Pizza Girl, could I please borrow your phone for a moment? Are you going to do something about her horrendous Instagram? Girlfriend, you gotta take some selfies wearing something other than that dingy delivery uniform. It is as I feared. According to the pizza parlor's internal delivery app, Joy and Milo did indeed order this pizza, but from an alternate universe.
Episode ever.
What? I fucking hate these multiverse plot arcs. They're so contrived and too hard to follow.
Whatever, man.
Not my problem. Point is, you two ordered this pizza. Policy says you have to pay for it and eat it before I can go. Pay and eat? I'll do neither one, thank you very much. Every day we must ask ourselves what we are willing to put in our mouths, and this is where I draw the line. Well, if the pizza girl won't leave until you eat, the solution is clear. You have to find the versions of Joy and Milo that actually ordered this pizza. But how? Art lets you travel without leaving home. Pen is a beautiful poem to open a rift between realities. You once heard of an elite squad who traveled through the realities to fight entropy and save the multiverse. They could deliver the pizza. I mean, this one's creativity / charm, so that's where all my points are, and this sounds like it might be boldness. Shit, this could be smarts. It's not! Woo! I mean, I get what you're going for, but I don't think it's going to work literally. I say let's give Cap a shot. I'm always down to indulge high art, even if it's doomed to fail. Thanks, Milo. We love that vote of self-confidence. You whip out your quill and pen. Your quill pen, and let the ink flow straight from the heart, penning the most beautiful poem known to men, women, or monsters. Okay, time for a dramatic reading. Ahem. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint, curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, softly singing, suddenly there came a ringing, as of someone gently dinging, donging at my chamber door. 'Tis the pizza girl, I uttered, footsteps thudding toward the door. Only pizza, evermore. Sorry, I get a little into it. Pizza is my passion. Wow, that was beautiful and so haunting. I barely even care that it was mostly plagiarized. Analysis, poetry, transportation levels equal critical. It's working. The interdimensional rift is opening. And before your eyes, as Milo recites your not ripped off gothic poem about a mysterious pizza visitor in the night, a portal opens, and on the other side you see... Jesus Christ! Thank heavens, the pizza's finally here. I knew I could count on Multiverse Milo to deliver a spectacular poetry reading and open the interdimensional rift. They're so smart and photogenic, and they're as much into beauty and selfies as I am into mushroom and pepperoni pizza. You know it, Queen.
Pizza all the way!
Well, it was either that or boring anti-pizza universe Joy would use some complicated spell to open the portal. She uses magic to solve her problems and can't understand the magic of hot, fresh pizza. Hey, who are you calling boring? I eat a variety of vegan foods and wearing clothes that are tastefully black and not some sort of cheese sauce-inspired train wreck.
Where's my tip?
Oh, sweet. Here's your pizza. Here's your bill. Here's the line where you write your tip, which I've underlined and highlighted. The interdimensional closes with your universe's pizza girl still in there. Well, whatever. She's probably gotten lost in weirder places. Well, that was odd. Why on earth is Milo into pizza in that alternate dimension?
Enough of this.
That's your question? Why did Cap's poem conveniently open a rift to the exact reality we were looking for out of the entire multiverse? This is exactly my proven my problem with AU plot lines. There's no rules. The plot points don't matter.
Is this what people call
Perhaps it was the beauty and majesty of pizza that allowed this all to work. I would not know. I have never eaten it. You can ask all these questions, or you can just take the W and get to sunbathing. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts for your beautiful poem. Ooh,
Let's rest around the fire.
excuse me. Sorry, I had to briefly sneeze horribly there. And now I must stir my delicious peppermint coffee monstrosity with a fork because it's what I had on hand and clean. Gently. Aha. Okay. I mean, obviously we need to go hang out with Milo. You're searching the campfire for a dropped s'more. You're searching the campfire for a dropped s'mores you can eat when you run into Dahlia and Milo, both crowded around Dahlia's phone.
No fear. Dahlia's here.
So as I was saying, I had to conquer the kingdom in the fourth circle of hell. They insulted me by being a kingdom that exists that I don't rule. Duh. That makes perfect sense. It's like I always say, keep your friends close and hold your enemies like a baby bird that you can crush in your hand with one careless move. So after I slaughtered their royal family and claimed the throne, I decimated half the population. It's a fun way to encourage obedience under my watch. But here's the weird part. I tweeted about the whole thing on Hell Twitter, and I'm getting replies calling me a violent tyrant who is totally evil and not even cool. And apparently there's some kind of hashtag trending about it. I keep seeing hashtag Blue Scourge of Death, hashtag Dahlia Scandal, hashtag Fourth Circle Burning. Oh dear, well, you've come to the right place. They don't call me the feed doctor for nothing, Dahlia. What exactly did you tweet? Fourth Circle losers, I killed half your people. Welcome to the rule of my iron fist. Population you. Hashtag violent. Hashtag hot violence. Hashtag haha. Dahlia, this is a total emergency. You hashtag like a boomer. Oh, the rest of this is pretty bad optics too. Fascinating. I never considered the optics of conquering a kingdom. But now that you mention it, I know exactly what to do. Find and murder everyone who tweeted anything even slightly critical of me. I shall drink the blood of what I only assume from the profile picture is a legion of anime girls. Listen, Dahlia, I really do understand how you feel because I'm a true empath that understands literally every possible emotion. But I'm afraid this is a little bit more complicated than just murdering a few anon accounts. You've got to flip the narrative here. You've got to get public opinion on your side.
Winning.
That way you can conquer 1,000,000 kingdoms and everyone will just cheer you on and admire you for your, how you're increasing the number of women in high-ranking government positions. Milo, I like the sound of that. Dahlia, ruler of 1,000,000 kingdoms. Maybe I'll even take a harem. Here's my official recommendation. Partner with some fourth circle influencers. I'm talking snap stories, posts, giveaways, fake relationships, fake breakups, everything. I see. I'll partner with the most influential people in the fourth circle so that I inevitably murder them. It really crushes the will of the people. Oh gosh, Dahlia really does not seem to be absorbing Milo's social media finesse. Steer these deadly cuties into the right direction. Upload a video of you decimating the population, but with Dangerous Women by Ariana Grande as background song, so it's all about feeling empowered. Show the people you've changed by writing a nice poem about how bad you feel. This way the countless deaths won't be for nothing, and they'll be an inspiration for a nice poem. I think the bottom one is for Milo? Yes.
Winning.
A poem? I'm impressed, Cap. I didn't expect you to suggest something emotionally magnificent. Dahlia, as your brand manager, I insist that you follow Cap's advice and post a poem. Sorry, my hair is hitting this microphone, so I'm getting picking it up on the inline. Post a poem about how bad you feel for doing all those murders. Oh, come on, Milo. Do I have to? Yes, I'm expecting a poem, at least 16 verses, and let's keep it to iambic pentameter. It's the most apologetic meter. Iambic pentameter? What a fearsome opponent! I must admit I've been bested by iambic pentameter. I can't keep saying those words. They lose all meaning. Many times. Someday I shall defeat your 5 strange feet. What? But Milo, before I get started, can it be less verses, please? I only have so many emotions to express, and 60% of them are rage and lust for violence. Well, I suppose it can be shorter. Twitter has a character limit anyway, and threads are a little gauche for this kind of thing. And Milo, do I have to make it rhyme? It's so hard to rhyme. Nothing rhymes with bloodshed. First, bunk bed rhymes with bloodshed. Second, fine. You can do free verse if you absolutely insist, but artistically you're making a huge mistake. Dahlia spends the next 10 minutes on her poem. In that time, she manages to smash 46 different pencils in her fist due to pure frustration. Okay, I'm finally done. It's a haiku, kind of, and it's also the best apology ever. Here goes. This is just to say, I'm sorry I killed all those people so quickly. They were probably crying and screaming because they wanted to admire my strength more before dying. Forgive me, this is not a haiku in any possible way. They were so murderable, their heads were so juicy and stompable. Actually, fuck this, you're welcome. Love, Dahlia. And post it. Now that's flipping the narrative. Dahlia, that was so beautiful, an emotional masterpiece, and totally authentic. No matter how terribly this is received by the general public, just take comfort from the fact that I'm proud of you. You did a good job expressing yourself. You and Milo quickly pull up hell Twitter. Everyone is outraged, and Dahlia is being investigated by an international tribunal for violating the Geneva Conventions. What the hell? None of these people are celebrating my righteous victory. Social media is dumb. I'm gonna go conquer some shit and get this bad taste out of my heart. Well, Cap, I think we should celebrate on a job well done. Nothing satisfies me like an emotional redemption in the form of poetry.
#blessed.
Maybe we could write a few together. We could rhyme bloodshed with bunk bed, if you know what I mean. Hot? Hot. Very hot. That week you visited your good old pal Juan. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted. Bueno, bueno. Look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have the feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? Let's get ready. Okay. I don't want that one because it's poison. That one looks new and different. I want it. Ooh, yeah, that's a genie. No! Oh god, that's a mosquito in a jar. Fuck! What? No, I wanted the genie. Oh, it's a mosquito? It's a joke on one of my favorite drinks, and I can't remember the name of it now. Mojito. It's a mosquito? Mosquito. Yeah, sure. It's not a drink, just a magic mosquito that will drain your— No! When it's finally in your stomach, it'll dissolve and distribute what it absorbed between the rest of your stats. No, not my charm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my charm. Oh, my charm is gone.
Let's go somewhere relaxing.
Oh, my charm is gone. Well, time to work it back up. By definitely not playing Spin the Bottle. Play Hacky Sack. It's all fun and games, literally, until the Hacky Sack falls. And against all your knowledge of Hacky Sack's opposed composition, it breaks upon hitting the floor. What the fuck? Good news is inside of there was +2 charm. You call dibs. But that's hardly the main event. After that, your whole camp is challenged to the game of Blood Red Rover by the nefarious Camp Rival Camp. As if that weren't exciting enough, the match ends in a tie, but Morty the Minotaur and Rival Camp's most competitive and hypersexualized man-bull hybrid is having none of it.
Sexy challenger appears.
Nope, no way. I did not spend 90 minutes oiling my pecs and coaxing up a semi-boner for a tie. We're gonna break this tie like I break open lace panties with my teeth. And hey, you over there with the exposed heart and chill vibes. If you want to talk to me, do it through Instagram like civilized person.
Bull rush.
I don't feel like it should be bull rush while pointing your ass towards someone. Unless you plan on... No, walking backwards never works well. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to challenge you to a duel. Alright, if you insist. You should know, though, that duels do not hold the same thrill for me as most people. It's the most immortal personification of death thing. Oh, you think it's a duel to the death? No, this is something way spicier. Give me your phone. Before Milo can react, Morty has snatched their phone out of their hands. Hey, give me that back. I didn't come to your labyrinth and snatch the hapless adventures out of your hands, do I? No, you don't get it. This is the duel. Here, take my phone. I'll even unlock it for you. And yes, my background is a picture of my own ass. I have many responses to that, and none of them are good.
Fight. Win. Pose.
Now, we each post each other's most heinous stuff we can imagine on each other's social media. Whoever asks for their phone back first loses. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to... Milo trails off as they look around and see dozens of your campmates filming you with their phones. Their expression hardens faster than Milo's... Milo's. Morty's turgid bull dick. Stop until your social media presence is a smoking ruin. Let's do this.
Talk to my muscles.
You got it, buddy. Hey, you're not attached to your current profile picture, right? Or your reputation as a supporter of women's rights? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm attached to both of those things. I can't do this. Nonsense! You've just got to ruin Morty's reputation before he can ruin Milo's. Luckily for you, you know something that's guaranteed to make that stupid sexy Minotaur throw in the towel. Spend $10,000 on decadent cow-based Wagyu beef. Jesus. Tweet a bold defense of bullfighting as a form of art. I think we gotta go with this one.
You're killing it.
Oh, yes, Wagyu beef! The champagne of beefs. Oh, let's make it 20K. It's not like it's our money after all. Although I guess I never spend my own money anyway. Being an influencer is the best. Right, he's also... Did I not make it clear that he's basically a JoJo's character? No, not the cow-based kind! Don't make that purchase! My grandma was a full cow! I don't want to eat my grandma! I don't want to eat anyone to eat my grandma, unless it's consensual! Please, don't do anything else! Send dick pics to my sister! Tweet support for Factory... Please do anything else. Sorry, please do anything else. Send dick pics to my sister! Tweet support for Factory Farms! Post my unfiltered selfies! Sounds like you really don't want us to purchase this Wagyu beef. Do you want your phone back?
Win this round.
Fine! You win! Give me my stupid phone back, you goddamn animal!
Doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Here you go, darling. Don't feel bad. After all, defeat is just victory by a different name that means a different thing. Morty sulkily exchanges Milo's phone for his own and stomps back to camp, rival camp. I mean, he always stomps because of the hooves, but he's obviously bummed. All this talk of Wagyu beef has made me hungry. What'd say we ditch the camp for the evening and hit up this ludicrously expensive steakhouse I know about? Hell yeah! You accompany Milo to the restaurant and order everything off the menu. When it comes time to pay, Milo just writes their follower count on the bill. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. I'm slowly recovering my fucking charm. Stupid mosquito mojito thing. Trickle charm. Let's take a bloody camp battle royale while you're hiding to catch your breath. A severed fist flies through the air and lands in your lap. You unfold it. The fist is holding a tarnished silver locket containing a photo of a loved one. Well, likely waiting for the hand's former owner to return home safely. You toss that behind you and find a crumpled up coupon redeemable for +2 charm at Pedro's Pastrami Paradise. Oh god, pastrami sounds really good right now. Rad, thanks, mysterious hand. Afterwards, you get peer pressured into a game of capture the flag extreme. You're very bad at it, and you end up in jail pretty much immediately. That's okay though. Jail is just a chalk square drawn in the ground. Given some of the weapons the players are carrying, it's probably the safest place you could be. Milo and Calculester are already in jail. Maybe you can convince them to ditch this game and eat marshmallows or something. Hello, friend. Inmate. What are you in for?
Hello, Internet.
Oh, don't mind him. He's been like this since they put him in here. It's pretty good content. Prison has changed me, Cap. Would you like to trade some cigarettes in exchange for my fundamental dignity? Yes, no? I never look at Calculister's face until I finish reading something. You share your idea. Are we bailing on this dumb exercise and executing a marshmallow heist? What? No. Can you imagine what that would do to my brain if I was caught cheating at a game? Undermining the laws of reality, subverting life and death. That's the kind of stuff my followers expect, but cheating? No way. See you, Cheeky Chicken. Thanks for hanging out, friend. As for me, friend, I have been on the inside so long, I do not think I can ever go back to society. Besides, the real prison here is the prison of negative thinking, you know? No, you don't know, nor do you agree. But if your fellow prisoners insist on this is a real jail, you just have to orchestrate a real jail break. Post on social media about your unjust imprisonment so the masses clamor for your freedom. Prison is all about who you know. You should get to know the dude Michael in the corner. He's been trapped here for 3 years. He must know something. I'm hoping this is creativity, because both of these feel like they could be charm, so I'm going with this one. Damn it! You compose an emotional narrative about how you've been victimized by sports industrial complex. Plus, your fingers were crossed when you were tagged, so it doesn't count. Oh, ooh, let me help. How about this last line? Though we are imprisoned in chalk jail, we are free in our hearts, but our hearts are also imprisoned in chalk jail. You have perfectly captured my struggle, friend Milo. I shall artificially extend our social media reach. My second cousin is a Chinese botnet. Working together, the three of you managed to whip up a firestorm of outrage about your tragic plight. Fantastic! Look at our organic reach. Engagement on our post is through the roof. Is that good, friend Milo? Good is what you make of it, my metal friend. Alert! Non-answer detected. Attempting follow-up question. Will we get out of jail now? Sure we will, darling. All we have to do is wait for this wave of social media outrage to spill over into real life. But soon. The wave of social media outrage seems to be spilling over into more social media outrage. Give it time, darling. Fingers crossed. Hashtag fingers crossed, you the boss. And hashtag chalk jail, chalk fail are trending. Yes, and so are hashtag extreme capture D's nuts. Hashtag don't chalk to me about like that. And hashtag add this hashtag to all your posts about the chalk jail thing, but no one seems to be actually be doing anything. Oh, here we go. At Social Media Warrior writes, "This is an outrage. It's time we finally did something about this crisis." By writing like 1,000 more tweets about it and maybe signing an online petition. As a social media expert, what does this post suggest to you? That my beloved social media may be a bad vehicle for societal change? No, wait. It can't be that. Silly me. It's just me that our friend Cap is bad at planning outreach campaigns. Fuck! That data does seem to bear this out. Oh well, looks like we will be in here for a long time yet. Would anyone like to engage in the traditional prison pastime of stabbing one another with improvised blades? Now that is good content. Let me start recording. As Milo is an immortal incarnation of death and Calculuster is made of metal, you definitely get the short end of the knife in this one. You lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. Fuck. Would have been fine if it weren't for the stupid mosquito.
Where to sit tonight?
Okay, I'm gonna try and get some stats by talking to the moth. Hi there, Cap. Would you like to join me? Thank you for joining me on my log. Say, would you say that we are friends? Sure, why not? Wonderful. Why don't we do some friendship things while we're sitting on this fire together? What, like eat a platter of cheese and do anger management courses, or summon a dark spirit like your other friends often do by the campfire? What? No, that sounds insane. Is that what you guys do while sitting over there while I sit over here by myself? I was thinking we could initiate our friendship with something a bit tamer, like spreading lies and subterfuge about people in the form of juicy gossip. Well, considering Damien is just going around stabbing all the other logs, that does sound like the most fun campfire side activity right now. Let's gossip. Choose one. Magical girl cosplay, night vision goggles, edible underwear, flaming AK-47. 100% magical girl cosplay of those options. Choose one. Chronic earwax buildup, hentai addiction, biggest dick energy award, and immaculate chakra alignment. As horny as biggest dick... Actually, wait. Charm is generally quite horny. Sure. Biggest dick energy. Type a famous person who's hella dead. David Bowie. Bowie. I don't know how the hell... Look, I've heard his name pronounced many ways, and I'm never clear. Incredible! The more I learn about my fellow campmates, the more confused and afraid I am. I'd better spread this gossip around, so everyone else knows how absurd the world we live in is. The self-reception out here is total ass, so everyone's bored enough to spread your rumor around fairly quickly. Hey, have you heard the news about Cap? Wait, no, that's me. No? Well, then get ready to have your shit rocked. Oh, God. Last week, Cap was in line at Starbucks, and they just happened to see the famous celebrity David Bowie waiting for their drink nearby. Being the giant fan they are, Cap immediately went to go say hello. Apparently, David Bowie was very impressed with Cap's outfit, especially their magical girl cosplay. Then Cap asked David Bowie about the rumors surrounding their biggest dick energy award. Wow, this actually makes almost good sense. What the fuck? David Bowie was very flattered by that, and they immediately followed Cap on Twitter. Cap's life has never been the same since. Isn't that wild? I would remember that next time you talk with them. Cap may not actually have met David Bowie, but everyone who meets Cap after hearing this is going to know that they gain +4 fun. What the fuck? That went way better than it had any right to, although I was definitely working on charm. Oh my god, I don't recognize any of the... That one! I want that shake! That shake is what I need. Okay, 2 seconds. No! F! I was trying to get to the the shake gives like +5 to every stat. I don't remember what Sangria does. It boosts a stat. It boosts charm!
I think I'm good for tonight.
Okay, we're back up to a reasonable level.
Oh,
Whew.
hey.
Yes, give more charm. Give more charm. Oops, sorry. That day at the Camp Dome, you play Never Have I Ever Extreme. Every time someone mentions something you've done, you cut a finger off. But besides the finger part, this finally a great time to brag about all the cool legal things you've done. You're the first one out. While they were sewing your digits back on, you get to regale your friends with stories of how you robbed a bank while wearing your grandfather's skull as a hat. You're so cool. They also sew +2 charm onto your left hand by mistake. Where? You slipped away to link up with Milo. They're reaping a baby koala today, and they told you it would be super cute. There you are, Cap. Come here. This adorable little soul won't harvest itself.
Hello, I'm a fan of Milo.
Oh, my teenaged god, Milo. It's me, your biggest and most youthful fan. I am your... I have all your social media albums. Sure you do, honey. Anyway, this koala... I fooled you. It was really me, Counselor Flodge, your disguise instructor this whole time. I know who you are, darling. I just thought you'd finally seen the light and joined the the Milaverse. That's because I fooled you with camouflage, and I'm here to teach you to do the same. No, thank you, sweetie. Obvious lizard person. Oblivious lizard person. What kind of monster would I have to be to hide in this timeless elegance from the world? Ah, you're talking about physical camouflage, but I was thinking about outside the box that I hide inside while doing camouflage. I'm talking about digital camouflage of everyone at the camp. You're the one who needs it the most. I'm the one to teach it to you. Camouflage myself online. Why would I ever want to do that? I have millions of devoted fans. All the more people to fool you with incredible online camouflage. Which one? Oh, which one? Oh, I haven't seen... I didn't know that was a thing. I know there's one where he's like... He takes you to, like, learn to be a reaper, basically.
No. He's like, oh, you're gonna die in a week, and then, like, the whole, like, thing is about you dying, and, like, after your death.
I need to see the end image. Can you throw it in the Discord?
Yeah. Also, I did my toes.
Aw.
So I'll put that in Discord.
Okay. I'm sorry, but Milo Belladonna was not born to be invisible. I mean, technically I wasn't born at all, but you get the idea. What about incognito mode? Clearing your search history so nobody knows you've been to fridgeswithdicks.com. I'm not leaving you alone until you admit that there are at least some situations where disguising yourself online is a good idea. Oh boy! Looks like you're gonna have to step in here. Now I'm just thinking about putting a suction cup dildo onto a fridge. And how that would be a very bad idea because it's made of doors that are meant to open. This is in my head now. God damn it. Like you're gonna have to step up here with if you want to kill that koala before sundown. What's kind of e-disguise Milo might be down for? Temporarily renaming your account Chris Hemsworth Official to double your follower count overnight. It's not a crime if it's silly. Facetune, it's like disguising yourself with a hotter version of yourself. I'm going with Facetune. Facetune? I love Facetunes! Finally a way to upload your favorite MP3 files right to my face! Good guess, Flodge. But that's not what Facetune is, at all. It's an app that helps you become your best self by airbrushing away all the bad parts. Oh, that's it? I've been tuning my face for years! Here, take a look at my dating profile. This isn't Facetune, you just uploaded a scan of Arnold Schwarzenegger's 1980s Nike's ad with "That's Me" written on them in MS Paint. Enough chit-chat. You have to show these two what Facetune is really about. You bust out your phone and get to work with a picture of yourself. After 10 minutes of fine face tuning, you present your masterpiece. Wow. I am speechless. Except for those words I just said, and the ones I'm about to say. Cap, your tuned face is breathtaking, and if I had any breath, it would take it. What's the point? After all, Cap still looks the same in real life. Pictures should represent who you really are. You're one to talk about those... What about those Arnold Schwarzenegger pics? I am a master of disguise! Posting misleading pictures of myself online is part of who I really am. Right? Okay. But back to Cap's unbelievably hot selfie. Listen, darling, I don't care about your appearance. All I care about is how you look on the inside and on the outside in pictures. I mean, how tragic would it be to date someone if I was too embarrassed to tag myself in any of our pictures together? I never have the problem with you. That's what I love about Facetune. It lets us really focus on what's on the inside by removing all the distracting ugliness from the outside. You couldn't agree more. You're excited to find out if Facetune works on other body parts as well. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity, and admit that your junk does not look good, because no one's junk actually looks that good. Unless you put in a lot of fucking effort. Give more charm. The rules are simple. You must gain charm by the end of the round, or you will die instantaneously. Cap, you better earn some charm, quick! Like in the next 10 seconds, you're gonna fucking die! Holy shit, earn some charm already! Oh, thank God you earned +2 charm. Whew, that was way too close. That evening, Milo invites you to the lake for a bit of night swimming. Good thing you packed your birthday suit.
Fancy meeting you here.
That is a terrible joke. Cap, I'm so glad you're here. Our days here at camp are often so chaotic and crowded. It's lovely to spend some one-on-one time with you. Are you ready to go swimming? I must admit, darling, I've always wondered what you would look like while wet. Haven't we all? You start taking off your shirt, ready to put the skin in skinny dipping. Oh wait, don't you have a swimsuit of some kind? I don't want to get banned for nudity. What? Just give me a moment to prop my phone up on this rock. Oh, shout out to KatieCat99 for the follow. Welcome to our happy dating family. Oh, Cap, it appears to be today's Roxy Girl's birthday. Would you give her a quick shout out for me while I set up my tripod? What the hell is going on? Did Milo turn this date into an orgy without consulting you? I mean, not that you'd be mad, but a heads up would be nice. No. I'm streaming our date. I hope you don't mind. I love sharing things with my followers, and I really like you. I promise it won't be too distracting. We're still having a wonderful time. Well, that's a bit annoying, but you'd really like Milo, and you've never been against exhibitionism, so fuck it. Maybe this crowd could be sexy. Excellent. Let's get this date started. After I tally the results of the poll I posted, what should Cap and Milo do tonight? Looks like most people vote for follow me back, please. Don't worry, Cap. Responding to these 3,468 follower requests will only take a moment. Fuck that. Never trust the attention-starved masses to do a monster fucker's job. Suggest a different way you can have a fun date while improving Milo's stream. Turn dating Milo into a hot new internet challenge everyone wants to do and watch. 3's not a crowd. Get a guest star to feature on your date. I feel like this one is the charm one, and that's now my second highest stat.
We should do a collab.
Oh, what a fun idea! I've hosted guest stars several times in YouTube videos and job interviews and during dental appointments, even, but never on a date. Who should we ask, though? There are so many possibilities to choose from! Night, Cat. We could go to the hot spring with Belle Delphine. People love seeing her in water for some reason. Or we could go to that nude throuple massage with Tom Hanks. He's super popular, and who doesn't like a nice butt massage? Gosh, okay. Scrolling through my contacts, we could get Chester Cheetah. The youth find him very appealing for some reason. Wait, I've got it. He oozes panache and sex appeal and has unparalleled culinary taste. Let's ask Gordon Ramsay! So Milo calls up Gordon, who agrees to come down and accompany you guys to the high-class restaurant. So Chef Ramsay, how are you enjoying your calamari? It's awful! Squid is so undercooked I could still hear it telling SpongeBob to fuck off! Yes, I'm inclined to agree, but at least the house wine is quite good. Are you kidding me? I've had better wine out of the toilet at Olive Garden! You absolute fucking walnut! Gosh, I love when you insult me. Please do it more. Gordon steals the attention of the stream by ripping the restaurant owner a new asshole and revamping the establishment. Gives you a lot of quality time alone with Milo. The restaurant does give you a lot of wine to apologize for the bad food, and afterwards you and Milo and Gordon drunkenly return to your place to make the world's sexiest omelet. Nope, skipping right past any weird ideas that may have awakened. Never in your life did you think you'd say, yes, chef, in this particular context. Oh, Jesus. No, I've worked in kitchens. I know plenty of people who thought that they would say that in that context. Okay.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
You finally gathered the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. A summer fling between you and me, you say? Let me test something first. Pose for a selfie with me. Oh yes, your perfect facial features and your beautiful smile complement all of my best angles. We were a match made in selfie heaven, darling. Yes. Let's have a summer romance.
We should do a collab.
The last day of camp was fabulous. Milo showed you how to crush up wild blackberries to make an incredible blackberry wine. Later, you got drunk together. Things got deep. You talked about life, your dreams, the meaning of existence. Milo said, can you keep a secret, Cap? Being a messenger of death. I think I figured out the true meaning of life. And they told you what it was, but you were so drunk you immediately forgot what they said. Oh well. Yay! Didn't fuck this one up. Wait, we got special stuff? I don't remember seeing anything special. Oh, God, I love this game. It's so dumb and silly and just goofy, and I just fucking love it. Anyway, thank you all so very much for joining me. Sorry that we had so many weird false starts. Lena and Haley, thank you very much for the raids. As a reminder, this stream was also brought to you by our frankly amazing... I'm actually going to let the game audio play here. There we go. I had to find the slider to turn down. But yeah, thank you so very much to Alfcat and Lord Inkdeath for supporting the stream at a frankly absurd level, as well as Gothic and Chewy for the resubs during the stream. I couldn't do this without all of you. Thank you very much. You can find us, well, here on Twitch, as well as all of the places down below. There's even a theoretical plan to make an Instagram that does stuff. We'll see. But yeah, thank you all so very much. I know this was the weird thing for the first stream back, but it made me very happy. And just, yeah. We're going to throw over to a Chewy. He's playing, I actually don't remember what. Oh, the latest DLC for Hollow Knight. Shovel Knight. Oh, goddammit. Sorry, I misspelled raid. Anyway, thank you all so very much. I will hopefully see you again soon. And yeah, I hope you all have a great evening. Bye, folks.